24-hour nurse line, because we're always ready to help. Learn more about Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan at bcbsm.com.
Imagine a world without pepperoni. Ugh, okay, enough of that. Now, imagine layer upon layer of pepperoni. That's Hungry Howie's Pepperoni Duo Pizza. Our fresh-made dough and 100% real mozzarella cheese topped with traditional pepperoni and a layer of our classic cup pepperoni for layer upon layer of flavor on flavor. For a limited time, just $9.99. Don't just imagine yourself enjoying one. Come get one now. Hungry?
Howie's! Plum Market has everything you need for the perfect game day spread. Takeaway catering platters, wide selection of local beers, savory dips, and all-natural snacks. Plum Market has you covered.
The Detroit Lions pregame show on the Detroit Lions Radio Network.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are back at Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California. Dan Miller, Lomas Brown, TJ Lang, counting you down to kickoff. NFC Championship coming up. Lions and 49ers. Let's get to today's inactives, brought to you by Ben Johnson, the fighter, and Ben Johnson Law. Learn more at benfights.com. Nothing that really jumps out at you other than this. Jonah Jackson, as expected, not in there for the Lions today. Lomas, that leaves a hole in that offensive line. They will look at Coyote Awashika to jump in as he did last week. Khalif Raymond also out for the Lions as well, so it'll be Donovan Peoples-Jones again fielding punts. And remember, might be a little bit different today. Lions haven't played outdoors since they played the Bears back on December 10th. So anytime you're talking about fielding a punt, it can be a critical moment in a football game because every possession, as we just talked about with the head coach, is gold. Let's get to the starting lineups brought to you by Operating Engineers. 324 for the Lions on defense. Up front, Josh Paschal, Lee McNeil, Benito Jones, Aiden Hutchinson. You'll also see Romeo Okwara, Levi Onwuzurike, and James Houston. How about that? TJ, look, somebody besides 97's got to get in there, make a play, get after Purdy, whether it's James Houston or somebody else. They need pressure on that quarterback. Linebackers, Derek Barnes, Alex Anzalone. You'll also see Jalen Reeves-Maben, Jack Campbell in there. Look, Christian McCaffrey's job one, stopping him. These linebackers are going to find themselves in the hole with him. They're going to find themselves out in the flat with him. They've got to make some plays.
Dynamic Christian McCaffrey is. The guy led the league in big plays this year. So, like you say, when you get him out in space, you got to make sure you make that tackle. You got to make sure we firm up and do all the necessary things we need to do to stop that young man.
You talk about big plays. These two offenses are 1-2 in the NFL when it comes to plays of 20 yards or more. So these are both explosive big play offenses. For the Lions in the secondary, Cam Sutton, Kendall Vildor, Brian Branch is the nickel. Your safeties, Ifatu Melifonwu, Kirby Joseph. You'll also see C.J. Gardner-Johnson out there. Look, ball skills. TJ, something comes your way, you got to take advantage of it. These guys have shown the ability to do that. They're going to have to do it today.
Yeah, and that's the difference. And that's really what Coach Campbell mentioned about this week, too, is, hey, we're willing to give a little to get a little bit, right? We're willing to let up a couple big plays as long as it translates to a couple takeaways and a couple blitzes, a couple sacks on third down, right? That's a fair trade-off. So this defensive field, look, they know they're going to have their hands. And Aiyuk is a heck of a player. Debo's expected to play today. But don't forget about George Kittle running down the middle of the field. He averaged 20 yards a catch last week against Green. Just when you think you take the other two guys away, they can find Kittle. You're going to have to make sure you're disciplined with your assignment today in the secondary.
All right, on the offense, we've already talked about the fact Jackson's out. Awashika in for him. Taylor Decker, your left tackle. Right tackle, Penei Sewell. Graham Glasgow, the right guard. And Frank Ragnow, the center. Look, this is the group that is the engine of this team, Lomas. Right. And even without Jonah, they got to band together and make it happen because they want to run the ball today against this Niners team. We've talked about it since week 15. They're 25th in the league against the run. You've got to make that part of your game.
You have to, Dan. We have to have success running the ball, and it has to be consistent success. And look, as far as the pass rush, my two tackles, I love my two tackles, so I'm not really worried about these guys when we have pass rush situations. But again, like you're saying, run the ball, establish the line of scrimmage, and everything that we do offensively will come off the run.
Josh Reynolds, one wide receiver. Jamison Williams, another. Amonra St. Brown, of course, will be out there. He's been terrific in the playoffs so far. Donovan Peoples-Jones should get some more snaps in this game as well. TJ, this group, look, playmakers, and you're going to need that against San Francisco. They're going to get some opportunities to make some big plays in this game.
Yeah, you will. And San Francisco, really, they're going to do whatever they show you pre-snap. There's not a lot of exotic look from them. They like to line up, rush 4, cover 3, coverage 3 in the back end on the defense. You're going to have to find the holes, right? Whether it's the receivers, tight ends, running backs in the run game, you got to be smart. You got to know what Jared Goff is thinking, be on the same page. If they're running zone, you got to know when to sit it down, right? That's where the San Francisco defense makes a lot of hay with their turnovers, when they're able to confuse you with their coverage look, and maybe you get a guy sitting down when he's supposed to extend the route. So you're going to have to make sure communication is on point today in the receiving court.
Tight ends, only 2. Sam Laporta, of course, will be out there a bunch. Anthony Ferkser, the other tight end. We will have to wait and see how they make up for that. We'll see a lot of Dan Skipper out there reporting as eligible, but when they want to go big, it's going to be one of those offensive linemen checking in. Jared Goff, of course, is the quarterback. David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, the running backs. Goff can't say enough about the way he's played these playoffs, Lomas. He's been clean. He hasn't turned the ball over. That's got to continue today in this game.
Our unquestioned leader on the offensive side of the ball. Jared is what makes this go. When you're struggling, you look at your quarterback. When things are going good, you look at your quarterback. Jared Goff, he's the same way. And I think that brings a sense of comfort to the offense and to Ben Johnson, the offensive play caller.
Those are our starting lineups, brought to you by Operating Engineers 324. We build, we operate, we maintain, we keep Michigan running. So there it is, just a step closer to kickoff. 2 teams left in the NFC. Now they know they're battling for the right to play Kansas City in Super Bowl 58 2 weeks from today in Las Vegas. 60 minutes of football to decide that coming up. Stick with us. This is your home for Detroit Lions football.
Don't wait for the weekend to let the fun begin. Get things started with a brand new car, truck, or SUV from your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Whether you're north, south, east, or west, your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers are in your neighborhood. From their impressive family of SUVs to the bold design and amazing strength of the Silverado, your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers will put you in the driver's seat.
Everyone here waits around for the weekend. Everyone here waits around for the weekend.
So hurry in and make every day the weekend with a brand new Chevy from your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
I wish we were at the game right now.
To be honest, I don't mind watching it at home.
You'd rather be here than at the game?
I mean, kinda. We have comfy seats, replays, and this entire fridge full of Faygo.
Red hot. 60-40. Dr. Faygo. Cotton candy. Rockin' rock.
What the heck was that?
Oh, yeah. My fridge does that ever since I stocked it with all this Faygo.
Can I try?
All yours.
Root beer, candy apple,
orange.
I think one just said my name.
Faygo, with over 50 flavors. What flavor you got?
Hi, it's Stoney. Football fans know that the best defense is a good offense, and the Lions have that in their playbook. They brought in the pros from Rose Pest Solutions to proactively manage and thwart any type of pest problem. Rose technicians assess the stadium's needs and implement a plan to keep pests out and fans happy. And Rose has put up Hall of Fame stats for more than 160 years. Got a pest problem? Rose is the solution. Call the pros at Rose at 800-966-ROSE or visit rosepestsolutions.com.
In a world full of empty promises like, we can do that, oh yeah, no problem, you'll have it quick, isn't it nice to know that one company delivers beyond expectations? The Three-Dimensional Services Group, When it comes to creative and flexible tooling solutions for a quick turnaround of your product launch, count on the 3-Dimensional Services Group, where our team is your team. Learn more at the3dimensional.com or call 800-959-0804.
When you're ready for a new truck, take the easy way to getting the best price, period, at moranexpress.com. Search inventory from top models like the Silverado, perfect for winter roads and hauling whatever you need. Right now, you can lease a 2024 Silverado 4-wheel drive crew cab from Moran Chevrolet for only $239 a month. 24-month lease with $999 down. Pick up your new truck or have it delivered directly. How easy is that? Moran Chevrolet, where you always get the best price, period. On Gratiot, north of 15 Mile in Clinton Township. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
This is Detroit Lions football on the Detroit Lions Radio Network.
Brought to you by the Sam Bernstein Law Firm, Max Brook Real Estate, Family Heating, Cooling and Electrical, Hungry Howie's Pizza, Henry Ford Health System, Wallside Windows, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, Thornton and Grooms, Serta Mattresses, Corewell Health, Birmingham Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Grand Traverse Resort, U.S. Park, Buffalo Wild Wings, Flagstar Bank, Mastercraft Heating and Cooling, and by the Ford Motor Company.
Now, here are the voices of Detroit Lions football, Dan Miller and Lomas Brown.
Getting set for the third ever postseason meeting between these two franchises. Each side has won once. Both games were in San Francisco. 1957, the Lions were 20 down in the third quarter, 27-7. They came back to win 31-27 at Kezar Stadium. 1983, New Year's Eve, the Lions lost to the 49ers. 24-23, Eddie Murray missed a 43-yard field goal wide right as Monty Clark's prayers went unanswered, or as Monty Clark once said, they were answered, and the answer was no. So, Lomas, today we make a new memory. These two teams get set to go. 49ers, this is 4 times in 5 years that they've been to this game. Lions haven't been here since you were here with them, 1992.
Hey, man, the pressure to me, Dan, is all on San Francisco. Like you said, we could come out, we could play free and loose. I know, again, we have to execute, but the pressure should be all on those guys. I think we get out there, we get on top of these guys early. I think you'll see uncharacteristic things from that San Francisco 49er team.
TJ, that gets back to what you talked about, getting off to a good start. And this Lions team, through 2 games, and this is what we talked to the head coach about, they have to feel battle-tested, like they're going to be able to handle whatever is in front of them.
Oh, they definitely are. When you have that type of mindset, it allows you to say, you know what, it's not about the other team. This is about us. We know exactly who we are. We're comfortable with what we are as a team. We have an identity that we created throughout the entire season. Now it's time to stay true to that. You're here for a reason. That's because you've been playing damn good football for the last 19 games. No different today. Go out there, give it your best shot.
Yep, through it all. The Lions, the 1-6 last year, the 8-2 finish, the 12-5 season this year, a division title, getting a home playoff game, getting 2 home playoff wins, and now here, 60 minutes away from the Super Bowl, but they're going to have to earn it against a very good San Francisco team. And this is the thing. You know the Niners are very, very talented, but as Jared Goff talked about this week, so too are the Lions.
That's right.
They just haven't enjoyed the national spotlight quite as often as the Niners have over the past several years.
Dan, great point. The nation gets to see this Detroit Lion team. They get to see what Brad Holmes and what Dan Campbell have built here. And they're going to see a lot of young, talented guys out on that field for the Detroit Lions wearing the Honolulu blue and silver today. Look out, nation. We're coming.
The Lions have been on national TV quite a bit this season. They've acquitted themselves very well. We'll just take that Dallas game and put it to the side. Won't worry about that one. But look, this team, they haven't found a stage that's too big for them yet. They've been comfortable everywhere they've been.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, these fans, Dan, all this blue in the stands.
Beautiful.
That's what makes these guys. That gives you that extra juice, and that's what you need with these fans come here and they're cheering as loud as they're cheering in enemy territory for the hometown team.
It has been that way all year long. We saw it in Kansas City on opening night. We looked around and we saw the blue and we said, what's going on? And then it happened again in Tampa, and then it happened again in different places where we just saw a blue wave come in. Look, around this stadium right now, the red and the blue, there's obviously a significant contrast there, and there's a lot of blue. Lions fans are representing. I kept hearing from people, my plane was full of Lions fans. My plane was full. Well, guess what? Those planes landed, and those fans made their way inside this stadium, and they are here today, and it is quite quite the show that they have put on.
Yeah, and they're vocal, too. I mean, I walked the field earlier today, and they've been vocal. They were here early, and you know they're going to be here late once we take care of business.
And TJ, you're over there behind that Lions bench. That's where a lot of those blue shirts are, blue jerseys are right now.
Yeah, right behind the bench and really behind the end zone to our left is... There's a whole lot of blue in this stadium, man. It makes you feel better. Like Loman said, you go into enemy territory, you got some friendlies on your side, that always gives you a little bit of adrenaline boost.
No doubt about it. And the Lions will be looking for that today as they go ahead and take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Guess what? Kickoff is next. We've counted you down. It is coming up. Coin toss as well. Stick with us. This is your home for Detroit Lions football.
A message from Corrigan Propane.
My father started Corrigan in 1958 with one simple goal in mind: to provide good, high-quality service at a reasonable price. And to this day, our family still operates Corrigan Propane by those same principles. We're big enough to give you the best price and small enough to guarantee the best service. We'll always have low prices and no long-term contracts. Corrigan Propane, where service is our specialty.
Are you flying out of Detroit Metro Airport and need a convenient place to park? U.S. Park on Middlebelt is known for having the best parking service at Detroit Metro Airport. Board one of our new spacious shuttles, and our friendly drivers will transport you quickly and safely to your terminal. You can even save money by reserving online at our website, us-park.com. That's us-park.com. Reserve your spot now and save. Put it in park with U.S. Park.
Nothing more exciting than a good season of football here in Detroit. Yeah, you know who always has a winning season? Birmingham Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
You're right. Listen up, football fans. Feeling blitzed by the cold? Is your heater or furnace on the injured reserve list? Call an audible and contact Birmingham Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Their team of experts have all the skills and technology to tackle problems reliably. Don't live in the cold this football season. Go to BirminghamPlumbingCO.com.
Hey, it's John Jansen with Necessary Roughness. Join me and my partner, former Super Bowl champ and Pro Bowler TJ Lang, as we break down everything that happens with the Detroit Lions on the field and off. Where else can you hear two former offensive linemen, the smartest guys on the field, break down what the Lions are doing, the pros and the cons? Hey, we'll break down what happened on the field. We'll also give you keys to the game as they lead up to every single game this season. Download us on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Dr. Joe here with Michigan Orthopedic Surgeons, the premier orthopedic team in the state. Don't be sidelined with an injury this fall sports season. We've got you covered from head to toe. Michigan Orthopedic Surgeons. Click on miorthosurgeons.com to learn more.
Here at Levi's Stadium, Lions and Chiefs. Well, that'd be great in 2 weeks. Lions and 49ers getting set to go. Got ahead of myself there. TJ, let me bring it down to you. Kyle Shanahan's been terrific. 7th year, 3 division titles, 4 trips to the NFC Championship, 1 trip to the Super Bowl. What are the challenges when you face one of his teams?
He's just so, not exotic, but he varies a lot of things up, especially early in the game. He wants to throw a couple different wrinkles at you to make you get to the sideline after the first series, start talking about adjustments, but it always gets back to the wide zone. That's what this offense feasts on when it comes to the run game, getting the ball outside, creating a lot of cutback lanes. If you're the defense, don't fall for some of the traps and counters you're going to see early. Rely on your film study. That's who Kyle Shanahan is. That's what he's going to try to implement throughout the game.
TJ brought to you by Thornton & Grooms, where your home service professionals. Coin Toss brought to you by Flagstar Bank, bringing new energy to banking. Referee Cleet Blakeman. He has the captains down at midfield. We'll find out which team will get the football first as we get set to go here in the NFC Championship game in Santa Clara, California. Cleet's got Barry Sanders down there, too, honorary captain for the Lions today.
Okay, gentlemen, welcome to the NFC Championship Game. Good luck today. Honored to have Barry Sanders with me and Joe Montana up front with me, too. Good luck to both teams. Today's corner, the NFL shield is heads, the two side is tails. The NFL shield is heads, two side is tails. Detroit, new division team that wins this one. Tails is the color. It is heads. San Francisco wins this one. We'll take that one. We defer. We'll take this one. San Francisco wins the toss. Elects to defer their choice in the second half. Detroit will receive. Good luck, gentlemen.
So, Niners win the toss. They defer. Lions will get the football first. TJ, that's exactly what you wanted.
Love it. And your offense, look, I think that they know throughout this week you're going to have to score some points based off what you're facing on the other sideline with San Francisco's offense. This is a heck of an opportunity to start this game fast. And look, I wouldn't mind a nice 6-7 methodical play drive, get down to the end zone. Whether you're in the end zone or scoring points is vital to start this game, to give your defense a little bit of juice, a little bit of momentum to start this game.
So the question is, what will happen over the next 3 hours? That's what we've all been thinking about all week. And the answer is, we don't know. That's why we love this. That's why we keep coming back. These two teams getting together with so much on the line, a chance to make a Super Bowl. That is everything in the National Football League, the opportunity to win a Lombardi trophy. One of these teams will get that. One of these teams will emerge over the next 60 minutes. Heroes will come from this game. I take you back a week. Do you think when Derek Barnes got in his car to drive to the stadium that he knew he was going to make one of the biggest plays in the history of the Detroit Lions? I tell you, he did not. But Derek Barnes had an opportunity, and he met the moment. 1957, Lions down 20 to these same 49ers at Kezar Stadium in the second half. Tom Tracy, a little-used running back who hadn't scored all season long, scored 2 second-half touchdowns to lead the comeback. Lions came back to win, advanced to the championship game, and beat the Browns. Tom Tracy didn't go in knowing he had a chance to be a hero that day, but he had the opportunity, and he met the moment. Right here, right now, the Lions and 49ers both have the opportunity. We're going to find out who's ready to meet the moment. Greg Reynolds back deep to take the kickoff for the Lions. Brought to you by Wallside Windows. We can do that. We are the factory. Call them today for a free estimate. Jake Moody out of Northville High School, the University of Michigan, will handle the kicking duties for the San Francisco 49ers. You feel it, my friend?
I feel it, Dan. I feel it, man. Hey, this old 60-year-old wish he had one more play to give this team. But that's all right. I'm going to comment from up here. I'm going to give them everything I got today from the radio booth.
TJ, you've been in 3 of these as a player. You feel it, my friend?
Oh, I feel it, man. It's all about fundamentals, execution, energy, and finish, boys. Let's go out there and have some fun.
Absolutely.
On the tee, we are ready to rock, so let's do this. Lions, Niners, NFC Championship. Here is the run-up and the kick by Jake Moody. We are underway. Reynolds is going to let this sail into the end zone for a touchback. Lions offense will come out and take over at their own 25-yard line, led by Jared Goff. First quarter sponsored by Hungry Howie's Pizza. It's time for a bold play. Order Hungry Howie's flavored crust pizza. Lions 12-5 during the regular season, won the NFC North. 49ers 12-5, won the NFC West. Niners the number 1 seed, Lions the number 3 seed. Out of the huddle and to the line, Goff up under center, single back behind him is Montgomery. Jared stands up, changes the play at the line. Niners show 4 across that defensive front, single deep safety. Goff turns, pitches right, got Montgomery. He's got the edge to the 28-yard line, and he runs out of bounds at the 29. Gain of 4 on the play. Run out there by Ward from his position in the secondary to make the stop. It will be 2nd down and 6.
Good start to the game. Again, picking up positive yardage, attacking the perimeter of this 49ers defense. They're a fast-flowing defense. That's going to be important today.
2nd and 6, Lions from their own 29. They give it to Montgomery. Big hole up the middle. Cuts it left at the 40. Hit from behind at the 44 and take it down at the 45-yard line. Nice run by Montgomery that time. Pickup of 16 on the play. Jair Brown made the stop for San Francisco. And that's a 1st down for the Lions.
Yeah, nice job of attacking the middle of that San Francisco defense. And again, we know they're strong up the middle when you talk about Eric Armstead and you talk about Hargrove. Nice job.
Lions from their own 44. 1st and 10, opening possession of the game. Goff up under center. Montgomery behind him. Jared fakes the give. Rolls left. Got Laporta out there. Catches it at the 45 to the 50. Got a 1st down in Niner territory inside the 45 and shoved out of bounds at the 42-yard line by Ambry Thomas, the former Wolverine. But that's a 14-yard gain and a 1st down for the Lions.
Nice job, too, of letting we went 2 tight end set. Anthony Frisker took the guys deep, and you had Sam Laporte to come underneath. Nice pass from Jared Goff.
Lions now from the 42 of San Francisco. Goff's going to work out of the gun with Montgomery to his right. 3 receivers to the right side. Goff takes, fakes the give, goes on the end around. That's Jameson Williams. Williams inside the 40 to the 35, cuts it back to the 30. J-Mo inside the 25. J-Mo inside the 20. Stays on his feet to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Jameson Williams weaving through traffic. Frank Ragnow with a big block, and J-Mo takes it to the house. The Lions strike like a lightning bolt to open the scoring in this game.
And Dan, that's what we've been waiting on, to see when we could get J-Mo out in the wide open field. And did you see that speed, man?
By J-Mo. Badgley on for the extra point. McQuaid to snap. There it is. Fox the hole. Badgley's kick away. It is up and it is good. How about that for an opening drive by your Detroit Lions? 7-0. They lead it. 13-18 to go first quarter. This is your home for Detroit Lions football.
You don't have to play for the Lions to be treated by the same elite doctors who keep the team at their best.
I don't wear cleats, but I dug deep while battling cancer.
We might not wear matching jerseys, but we were a team during my living liver transplant.
I'm not a lion, but I have the heart of one. I am Henry.
I am Henry.
We are Henry.
Henry Ford Health, official healthcare provider of the Detroit Lions, and you. Visit henryford.com/team docs.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein at the Sam Bernstein Law Firm. We're tough, and we never, ever back down. The Detroit Lions are the toughest team in football, and that's why we're proud partners. 1-800-CALL-SAM and the Detroit Lions, the 2 toughest teams in town. When you need a lion in the courtroom, call us. We'll never stop fighting for you and your family. That's the Bernstein Advantage. 1-800-CALL-SAM or callsam.com.
Whatever job you need to do out there, grab the right tool to get it done. The new F-150 with an available hybrid engine and up to 7.2 kilowatts of Pro Power on board to power things on the go. It's not a tool you'll hang in a tool shed, but you can certainly use it to build one. The new 2024 Ford F-150. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Available starting early 2024. Optional features, the owner's manual for important operating instructions.
What do 8 bags of concrete mix, a cooler full of 30-pound sea bass, and a 10-inch compound miter saw have in common? They're all things that are easier to load in and out of the bed of the new F-150. Thanks to its new available Pro Access tailgate, that's also a swing gate. The new 2024 Ford F-150. Tough this smart can only be called F-150.
Available starting early 2024. Pro Access tailgate available starting spring 2024. Cargo and load capacity limited by weight and weight distribution.
The Lions open the game by going 75 yards, 4 plays. Jameson Williams from 42 yards out. TJ, you wanted a fast start. You got it.
My goodness, what a play. It really started with the first play, guys. A little toss sweep out to the outside. San Francisco struggled with that last week. Green Bay had a lot of plays with that same concept. Detroit was able to open them up a little bit on that first play, and you could tell the rest of that series, the linebackers were over-pursuing a little bit, right? They've probably been coached all week to stop that outside toss. Lions come back, hit them with a couple runs in the middle, and my goodness, get the ball in Jameson Williams' hand, and that speed was just incredible. Threw a stiff arm in there, too. Beautiful drive. Way to get off to a fast start. Now it's up to the defense. If you're not feeling that momentum right now, you got something wrong with you. Let's go, D.
On that opening drive, 3 carries, 61 yards, runs of 4, 15, and 42. Jack Fox to kick it off. Ray McLeod back deep for San Francisco. He will let this one sail through the back of the end zone. For a touchback, out will come Brock Purdy and that San Francisco offense. Look, there's a lot of critics that want to say Brock Purdy isn't the guy. You know what Brock Purdy did during the regular season? Had a quarterback rating of 113, better than any other quarterback in the league. He can play. Now, you might be able to get a mistake out of him, but it's going to take some work. He hasn't thrown an interception yet in the postseason.
You're right. He is a good player. Again, like you say, we're going to definitely have to get pressure on him, make him feel uncomfortable, get him off of his spot early.
There have been some questions about Deebo Samuel and whether or not he'd play in this game. Well, he is out there right now. Lined up on the right side of the formation. Purdy up under center, single back. Now they go to an I formation, deep back McCaffrey. Purdy turns, gives to McCaffrey. He is met in the hole by Alex Anzalone. Stops him after a 1-yard gain. Good work by Alex that time. Cutback was not there because 34 was.
And the reason why that cutback wasn't there is because Alex was playing downhill. He was attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking that gap, and there was just a nice tackle on his part. Nice job, defense.
2nd down and 9 now. San Francisco from their own 26. Purdy out of the gun. McCaffrey to his left. There's the snap. Purdy wants to throw. Looks, now throws the flat, knocked up in the air and incomplete. Aiden Hutchinson got a hand on that one, knocked it away, so it's going to be 3rd down and 9. And this is where you want them to be, TJ. Get them in 3rd and long. See if you can get a mistake.
Yeah, this is where you got to live. You feel this defense, right? Force them one-dimensional. Now let's see what Aaron Glenn decides to do. Last week on 3rd down, it was a lot of 3-man rush to start the game. I want to see if it's going to be 4-man rush or bringing a little bit of pressure.
So it is 3rd and 9 from the 26. James Houston into the game. First time we have seen him since week 2. Purdy out of the gun, back to pass. Purdy looks, throws. It is caught. 1st down yardage. Brandon Aiyuk got a step on Cam Sutton that time out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Picks up 11, moves the chains for the Niners on the 3rd down conversion.
Even though they picked up that 3rd down conversion, what I liked James Houston that time on this first rush. He got pressure on Trent Williams, got him back in the quarterback's face. Nice pass from Brock Purdy.
So Niners with a fresh set of downs now from their own 37. Purdy out of the gun. Shifts McCaffrey to his left, then to his right. Purdy back, wants to throw, goes deep downfield. Sutton tracking it. It is incomplete. That time, you had a 49er receiver, Brandon Aiyuk, who went from offense to defense because Cam Sutton had that thing measured up for a pick. Aiyuk got in there, knocked that ball away, and made sure he couldn't come away with it. Aleem McNeil with nice pressure that time on Purdy as he cut that loose.
Yeah, Cam Sutton ran the route for Brock Purdy. That was just a nice job of Brandon Aiyuk playing DB and breaking up that pass.
2nd and 10. 49ers from their own 37. 7-0 Lions here first quarter. 12 minutes to go. I formation, deep back McCaffrey. Use check the up back. Now McCaffrey goes in motion to the right side. Purdy back and wants to throw. Purdy look good to get hit. As he does, he throws and it is caught. Deebo Samuel in Lions territory. Vildor took him down at the 48-yard line. That's a heck of a throw, though, by Brock Purdy. 15 yards on the completion because he had a defender bearing down on an Aleem McNeil, put a shot on him.
Yeah, and he had to wait for Deebo to come all the way across the field before he could throw that ball. That's why Aleem got pressure on him. Again, Dan, nice throw from Brock Purdy.
So Niners now into Lions territory at the 48 with a 1st down. McCaffrey the single back, Purdy up under center. Now they shift into an I. Use check is the up back. Purdy changing the play at the line. There's the snap, toss, sweep, going left, trying to get outside. Shakes the tackler, gets down to the 46-yard line, got 2 on the play. Jack Campbell with the tackle. Nice penetration that time by John Kaminsky.
Yeah, I mean, San Fran doesn't make their money running at the edges. They like to go through the middle. They like to attack the hash marks of your defense. So again, nice job from our defense, just flowing to the outside and keeping McCaffrey from getting a big game.
2nd down and 8. San Francisco from the Lion 46. Lions up 7-zip, 10:35 to go here first quarter. Purdy out of the gun, takes the snap, tosses it to McCaffrey, running left, trying to string it outside. A lot of traffic. Does fight his way down to the 41-yard line. And there is a Lion slow to get up on the play.
Derek Barnes.
It's like Derek Barnes right in front of the 49er bench. So Barnes will be looked at by the Lions training staff. We will take a timeout while they do that. This is your home for Detroit Lions football.
For decades, Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical has supported the community. As a proud partner of the Detroit Lions radio network, they want to honor the team's best season in 32 years. Now through the end of February, mention 97 won the With the drive of their own, but Murray's kick sailed wide right, and the 49ers prevailed. Today marks just the third ever postseason meeting between Detroit and San Francisco. The first took place in 1957 at Kezar Stadium, and the Lions rallied from a 20-point second-half deficit to knock off the Niners 31-27. Amazingly, that victory here in the Bay Area was the last time the Lions have won a road playoff game. They have dropped 11 in a row since that day 66 years ago. That's tonight's memorable moment in football history, sponsored by Vicks Vapo Cool Drops. Vaporize sore throat pain with maximum strength menthol and a rush of Vicks Vapors. All right, the linebacker for the Lions was taken off under his own power. It is 3rd down and 3 from the 41 of Detroit. It's a handoff after the snap. It's a give to McCaffrey. He goes over the guard. He's on the hash, and he has a first down, burrowing to the 34-yard line of the Lions. And Kurt Warner on a 3rd and 3, a 7-yard gain McCaffrey, and a first down by San Francisco, trailing here early to the Lions, 7-0.
Not many teams in the league are going to hand the football off on 3rd and 3. That's a throwing down for probably 30 teams in the league, but not San Francisco. So much confidence in the guys up front that they will hand it off to CMC and go get that first down.
4 in the secondary, 1st and 10. Purdy is in the pistol from the Lion 34. He gets the snap and he pitches out McCaffrey. A block by Juszczyk. He goes over the right tackle and is stoned, losing about a yard, maybe more. On the play, loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. Coast to coast and around the world, this is Westwood One, your home for the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl 58. Tenth play of the San Francisco drive after a 42-yard touchdown run by a Lions receiver. 2nd down, 11, 35 of Detroit. A shotgun snap, a fake handoff, a throw, knocked away, batted down, right back at the quarterback. It's incomplete on that short pass. Looked like Hutchinson got in there again, swats it away. His second block pass. It'll be now 3rd down and 11 to go for the Niners, and the clock here is at 8:43 in the first quarter.
So often as an offense, you just want to say to yourself, stay on schedule. So far, San Francisco's had 4 first down plays, only gained 2 yards on those 4 plays, find themselves in a 3rd and long behind the sticks at this point.
5 in the secondary for the Lions. San Francisco at the Detroit 35, 5 wide in the gun, wiping his hands is the quarterback. Purdy, who gets the shotgun snap, pump fakes and throws across the middle, bobbled at the 30-yard line. Up the middle it goes at the hash mark. McCaffrey caught it, hit by Malcolm Rodriguez, the linebacker, well shy of the first. They got 6 yards to go. That was 3rd and 11. They pick up 5. It's 4th and 6. And it looks like San Francisco is going to try to go for a field goal here, Kurt.
They're not able to match the points, but if they can get 3 here, that's a win as well. First drive, you want to put points on the board. You want to settle your team down. A couple nice 3rd down conversions there. Get out of here with 3 and you're feeling all right.
Jake Moody will try a 48-yard field goal. There is no wind. It's a natural grass. He'll be kicking to our left. There's the snap. It's a good hold. The right-footed kick is away, end over end, and it is no good, wide right. San Francisco misses a chance at a field goal to chip into that Detroit lead. The Lion defense holds. They lead 7-0. 7:54 to go in the first quarter. Lions get the ball back. Niners miss a 48-yard field goal. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Vicks VapoStick. Soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. Soothing for your loved ones. From the makers of Vicks. Trusted for over 125 years.
What does it feel like to file with TaxSlayer and get your guaranteed maximum refund? It feels like the last level of a video game, facing off against the final boss who stands between you and your refund.
All your refund has belonged to me.
Using the power of TaxSlayer like a secret power-up he doesn't see coming.
Only the most tax-confident can defeat me.
Throwing your laptop at his video game face and watching him crumble into a giant pile of shiny coin tax refunds.
Oh, not fair. You use TaxSlayer.
Start for free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
BetMGM is offering new customers a chance to score $158 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the BetMGM app and sign up using the bonus code VEGAS58, VEGAS58. Then place a $5 moneyline wager on the big game. You'll receive $158 in bonus bets instantly, regardless of your wager's outcome. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older only. Michigan only. New customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards or non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to gamble responsibly. Visit the BetMGM GameSense website at mgmresorts.com/GameSense for information on setting limits, guidance on odds and probability, and resources for problem gambling support. Plus, you can learn strategies and get tips on how to gamble more responsibly, discover the symptoms of problem gambling, and find out whom to call if you need help anytime, anywhere. Stay safe and have fun with BetMGM and GameSense. Please gamble responsibly.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. Paying homage to the original invented over 100 years ago. This non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a winning shave experience. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
It's a sunny 68 degrees here in Santa Clara, California. Live to the sideline, Laura Oakman.
I asked Fred Warner, what's the most important thing you have to do? He cut me off saying perimeter run game tonight. Green Bay did a good job running on the outside. Detroit has great backs, a great offensive line. They saw the same thing, and they're going to want to replicate it. He said, we have to shore up the run game. We'll see if they can do that on the second drive.
Good stuff, Laura. Thank you. New running back, the rookie out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. Under center after the missed field goal by San Francisco, 38 Detroit. Snap goes to the quarterback, and he throws a short pass up the middle. Caught swirling, belt high, grab Laporta at about the 44 of the Lions. It's a gain of 6. Throwing up the middle, short pass, 2nd and 4 coming up for Detroit. Our clock at 7.5 and ticking in the first. Lions 7-0.
Now coming off the play action, looking for Josh Reynolds on the deep post, not there. Jameson Williams on the deep end, not there. Just a check down, but no pressure up front by that 49ers front four.
Goff under center is Lion 44, tied in motion. Handoff goes on 2nd and 4. It's Gibbs, got a block, broke a tackle, far side on the numbers to the 50. Brought down by Tashawn Gibson in the secondary. He wheels his way on the far sideline for 7. And he gets to the 50-yard line and right on the logo, the 49er logo. And the Lions again on the move.
Two key pieces to this Detroit Lions offense are rookies. Sam Laporta and that guy right there, Jahmyr Gibbs, has been a big playmaker for him. He's just gotten better and stronger throughout the year.
4 wide, 2 on each side. In the shotgun is the quarterback from the 49 of San Francisco. 1st and 10. Here's a little lateral throw to the near side. 45. Gibbs comes to the near sideline. Broke a tackle. He slithers his way down to the 45-yard line of San Francisco. Running into the Niners bench below us. On that 1st and 10, short swing pass. Picks up 4. Bringing up 2nd down and 6. NFLshop.com is your ultimate destination for the largest assortment of officially licensed jerseys, T-shirts, headwear, and more. To shop styles fit for everyone, go to NFLshop.com. Now Montgomery back in as the back. Under center, the quarterback. Goff at the 45 of San Francisco. 2nd down and 6. Close to the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. 7-0 Detroit. 2 tight ends. Looking at a 4-man front. There's the snap to Goff. The fake. He's got time. Look at the time. Throws a line drive far side. Backpedaling catch 40 down to the 35. And Montgomery, the running back, backpedals all the way down to the 31-yard line. 32-yard line is San Francisco on the far sideline. He picked up 14 with a nifty move. And he's got a 1st down again deep in Niner territory for the Lions.
Trying to get the shot off play action again. Ran a flood concept, a deep corner route, a shallower corner route, and then a flat. Couldn't get the big shot down the field. 49ers have done a nice job with that, but Jared Goff getting the ball out quickly to his check down once again.
Niner 31, Detroit 1st and 10, shotgun formation, 5-man rush, blitzes on, sidearm throw, short to the far sideline, incomplete. looking for Gibbs. Heavy pressure from Trey Greenlaw, and Purdy was coming up the middle and untouched. It's an incomplete pass and a 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
It's one of the things that Jared Goff struggles with when you get quick pressure on him. He had Jahmyr Gibbs open in the flat. You just have to negotiate the rusher. I always say don't stop your feet because it gives a line to be able to attack the football by the linebacker. Continue to fade away, put the ball up and over the top, and you got a big play right there.
Niner 31, 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Shotgun formation, the snap out of the gun. Caught by Gibbs on a handoff, and he gets about a yard. Twisting and turning his way over the left guard. Down to the 30-yard line of San Francisco. Kurt a gain of 1. Now 3rd and 9 for the Lions, who lead it 7-0, and 5 minutes clock ticking in the first.
3rd and long. Got a chance for points right here. You be smart with the football, but they have been aggressive this entire postseason in these kind of situations, putting the ball in Jared Goff's hands and trusting him to make a play.
Gibbs is the back, shotgun formation. Lions moving left to right on the grass. 30 is San Francisco. They've got 5 in the secondary. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush, little pass near side. St. Brown 30, got a block 25 on the numbers near sideline 20, and runs down for a first down after the catch and run. He's at the 17-yard line of San Francisco. Amonra St. Brown with a catch and run of 13, making it 1st and 10, moving now in the red zone. 17 of the Niners for Detroit.
Great play call against pressure, and it's what they do with Amonra St. Brown. Get him the ball in space, especially as they get closer to the red zone. They love those little wide receiver screens, high completion percentage, and allow your best player to go make a play for you.
Niners 17, shotgun formation for Goff. There's the snap, 4-man rush. Cocks his arm, hit as he throws. Wobbly pass, incomplete. Looking at the 10 of the Niners for a crossing pattern, a shallow one by Amonra St. Brown. It is incomplete, and 2nd down and 10 with Kurt Warner and Laura Oakman. Kevin Harlan here on Westwood One. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game presented by Intuit TurboTax. 7-0 Lions on top. A 42-yard touchdown run and a wide receiver reverse. Niners got it. They missed a field goal. Now here are the Lions' 2nd possession. They've got it. 2nd down 10 at the San Francisco 17. 4 in the line, 5 in the secondary. Shotgun formation. The snap, the handoff to Gibbs. Gets a block from the right tackle. Runs laterally to the near side. 15-10. Out of bounds to the near sideline. Close to a first down for the Lions. He gets down, it looks like, to the 7. And we'll have to see if they give him the first. I think they may. And they are still working on the spot. It is at the 7. They do get a first down. Kurt first and goal to go Detroit.
That play was designed to go up inside the tackle. They were bringing the guard and kicking him out. But Jahmyr Gibbs loves to get outside and use that speed. He set it up inside, didn't like it, bounced to the outside, got the corner and the sticks.
2 tight ends, 1st and goal, San Francisco 7. Single back Montgomery. Goff is under center. 4-man defensive front. Snap, spin, handoff. Montgomery over the guard, past the 5 on the hash mark. Plows to the 2. Sewell was leading the way, the all-pro tackle. And he was a road grader inside. Gain of 5. Kurt's 2nd and goal for the Lions. 3 minutes. Clock ticking here in the first. They lead 7-zip.
And this is their 2-back system, kind of thunder and lightning. 2 guys that have both went over 1,000 yards in scrimmage yards. Both had 10-plus touchdowns. First time in NFL history, they get down tight in the red zone. They go back to number 5 in David Montgomery because he's got a nose for the end zone.
Inside the 2, 2nd goal, Detroit. Under center Goff, the snap, the spin, handoff. Montgomery pushing over the left guard, gouging his way in. Touchdown Lions! 2 possessions, 2 Detroit rushing touchdowns. A 1-yarder right there by Montgomery. We're not out of the first quarter, and the Lions have gone up in this NFC Championship game 13-0.
Man, what a start for the team from the Motor City. It has been picture perfect. Hasn't been big plays down the field in the pass game, more short checkdowns, but they've been dominating the line of scrimmage, which we knew that was how they're built, and they're winning that battle right now.
Badgley the extra point, ball put down, right footed kick away, good. 14-0 Detroit. 2 possessions, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a 14-0 lead on the road in this big game. We'll take a timeout, 2.5 to play in the first quarter. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
The venue's set. Families coming in from all over. It's our quinceañera. With all the excitement, it may be easy to overlook COVID-19. It's still a risk, and that's why it's muy importante to get this season's COVID-19 shot ahead of time. It helps protect against COVID-19, which can cause severe illness and hospitalization. So let's set the date, vaccinate, and celebrate. Learn about a vaccine option and book this season's updated COVID-19 shot today at schedulecovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
Running your own business can feel a lot like running a one-person relay race. When you've got to expand your team, share the baton with Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates to your roster. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Nix the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team today.
Get the appliances you need right away at Lowe's. Explore the largest assortment of brands you trust, like Whirlpool, Samsung, and LG, in-store or online at the best values. Plus, take advantage of our everyday financing offers on top items, from refrigerators to laundry pairs. And there's more. Get your new appliances delivered or installed quickly at your convenience. Because Lowe's knows appliances, Lowe's knows home improvement. Subject to credit approval.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Grammer. Wounded Warrior Project supports injured veterans by connecting them with fellow warriors, by serving them through mental health and wellness programs, and by empowering them to live on their own terms. No one should face a battle alone. Join us at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Lions 2 rushing touchdowns on 2 offensive possessions. Let's check the drive summary. It's sponsored by the University of Maryland Global Campus. Earn an undergraduate degree online with UMGC. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev. That was an 11-play, 62-yard drive, Kurt Warner. And Goff on that drive, 4 of 6. 3 plays of 10 yards or more. Rushing touchdown, Montgomery.
Kevin, usually script 15 plays. They've had 15 plays in this game so far. You don't usually get 2 touchdowns out of those 15 plays, though.
Lions kick off from left to right again in the end zone. Landing in the scarlet painted end zone to our right. 14-0 Laura Oakman. Detroit's on top. Back live view on the sideline.
Well, last time the Lions defense was out here, linebacker Derek Barnes went into the medical tent. Doctors, athletic trainers working on his right knee. He came out after a while jumping on it, doing side slides. He was telling the doctors, it hurts too much when I land. The more he was jumping, the more it looked bad. They let him off into the tunnel. It's a knee. He's questionable, but it's his heart that looked more broken to be let off this field.
I'm sure. Great story. Malcolm Rodriguez has taken his place. It's 1st and 10 from the 25. Here is a handoff jet sweep. Samuel to the near sideline, 25 on that 1st and 10. A snap to the quarterback, Purdy. And Samuel takes it knocked out of bounds near the 31. Gain of 6 on that run. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for San Francisco.
And not only is Debo huge from the standpoint that he's a big playmaker for him, but he's so multiple. There's so many different things you can do with this offense with him and Christian McCaffrey on the field. Right there, it was the jet sweep, faking it back to Christian McCaffrey, but so many things and change-ups you can have.
2nd down and 4, and the center was Purdy, dropping back to throw. Looks long, down the middle, caught, leaping catch, huge check at the 50. And then runs inside the numbers to the Detroit Lion 46. He caught it and fell, hit immediately on the leaping two-handed glove catch, 24-yard gain, 46 of Detroit, 1st and 10, San Francisco.
Nice job by Brock Purdy, the naked bootleg, nobody open in front of him. We often say don't throw late back across the field, but he always does a nice job of buying time,
finding an open receiver and getting a big play down the field.
Purdy under center, 1st and 10, 46 of Detroit. With a quick handoff out of that eye, it went to McCaffrey, thrown down on the play, and Zaloni and others were there as he carves his way to the 42-yard line between the hash marks in Detroit territory. A gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 coming up. Late first quarter, 14-0 Lions.
Wasn't a whole lot there on the run. Just a tiny little crease, and Christian McCaffrey doing a nice job of finding it, getting skinny, and picking up 4.
San Francisco breaks huddle. The 42-yard line of the Detroit Lions. They've got it 2nd down and 6. Single back, 2 tight ends, receivers in tight. Purdy under center. Looks at a 4-man front. Snap, spin, handoff. McCaffrey, the stutter step over the right guard, the 40, and down to the 37, 38-yard line of the Lions, short of the first down. Picking up 4, it'll be 3rd and 2 for San Francisco with a half minute to go in the first quarter, and the Lions on top on 2 rushing touchdowns.
A little pushing and shoving going on.
Juwan Jennings was over there, and Kendall Vildor.
And Jennings, you know, if we watched the game last week, he blocked somebody into the Gatorade tent.
Yes, he did.
So he likes to come out and establish himself physically in a game and let you know he's going to be there all night long.
3rd down 2, San Francisco 38 of Detroit. Handoff out of the gun after the snap. It's McCaffrey who tumbles ahead for a first down. McKivitz the tackle with the block down to the 33-yard line of Detroit, running on the hash and getting it down there for a much-needed 49er first down. Zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to a close. 42-yard touchdown run by a receiver on a reverse, and then a 1-yard touchdown run by the Lions, Montgomery. 14-0 Detroit over San Francisco. Let's go to the second quarter. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Vicks VapoStick. Soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. Soothing for your loved ones. From the makers of Vicks, trusted for over 125 years.
COVID-19 has cast a spotlight on the stark inequalities that drive poverty. The poorest communities in the U.S. and around the world are suffering the most. Oxfam believes we can put systems in place to protect health and livelihoods in the future if we work together with dignity and compassion. Learn how you can help offer safety to the most vulnerable and fight for a more resilient future at oxfamamerica.org. Sponsored by Oxfam America.
Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like saddling up and chasing down.
Look at that sweet moolah!
That big old cash cow.
Look at all that money!
File for free with TaxSlayer Simply Free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
Hey y'all, I'm Lainey Wilson. I've worn Wrangler jeans since I was itty-bitty doing chores on Daddy's farm. This season's styles will have you ready for the fall and all of those crisp mornings and cool days ahead. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
The American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage. More donors are urgently needed now to ensure blood is ready at a moment's notice. Make an appointment today to give. Use the Blood Donor app, visit redcrossblood.org, or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to schedule your donation.
Tonight's broadcast of the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One is sponsored in part by Barbasol Shaving Cream, Just Capital, AutoZone, by Granger, Wrangler, and by NFL.com. 68 degrees. The sun hasn't set, but the entire field is immersed in shadow, and that shadow is working its way up the stands on the far side. But the upper deck and most of the middle drenched in sunshine on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We begin the second quarter. The Niners down 14-0. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Detroit 33. Purdy is in the gun. The belt high snap and a right-handed throw to the far sideline short. Caught at the 30-yard line. McCaffrey breaks a tackle down the sideline. 20. Breaks into the tackle. 15 outside the numbers. The 10 carrying bodies and bulldozing down inside the 7-yard line of Detroit. They could not take him down. Whoa, what a catch and run. and he picks up 28 yards. First and goal, San Francisco.
Similar play to what Detroit had on their last drive. Pressure off the edge. Jared Goff missed the hot throw. That time Brock Purdy did not. Had Christian McCaffrey out in the flat, able to beat Anzalone with the throw. And as you said, McCaffrey did the rest.
At the 5 of Detroit, San Francisco, first and goal, offset eye. Purdy under center, the snap. Spin, handoff, Juszczyk breaks a tackle, dives, running over the center to the 1. And brought down by Malcolm Rodriguez, right between the hash marks. And a burst of 3 and a second down and goal for the Niners, down by 2 touchdowns.
Juszczyk doesn't get a whole lot of touches.
No.
More in the pass game than in the run game, but you'll see it every once in a while down here in the red zone. Line him up as a lead back, make it look like you're going off to the left-hand side and hand the fullback dive to the right. Just wasn't able to break free from that leg tackle.
1 yard line, second down goal, San Francisco. Tight ends in tight. Purdy under center, snap, spin, handoff, knifing his way in. McCaffrey, touchdown, San Francisco. And the Niners cut the lead of Detroit early in the second quarter with their best-looking drive so far in this NFC Championship game. 14-6 with the extra point coming up.
And a couple big throws there by Brock Purdy. The one on the bootleg, nobody open, buying some time and throwing it back to Juszczyk for the big play. And then the quick hot throw to Christian McCaffrey to set them up for that touchdown.
Jake Moody will try the extra point. A little over a minute into the second quarter and a long drive that began at the 25. Here's the snap, ball put down, right-footed kick is away and good. And a new score from the Bay Area, and the clock at 13. .49 of the second quarter. It's Detroit 14-7 over the San Francisco 49ers. This is Westwood One's coverage of Conference Championship Sunday.
Okay, so how we just enjoy this moment to we're planning a fall wedding. That's where Zola comes in. Zola has everything you need to plan your wedding in one place and have fun along the way. From free planning tools like a customizable checklist and website to a venue and vendor discovery
this stream
tool
of the
that
NFL on
matches you
Westwood
with your
One is
dream
sponsored by
team.
AutoZone. Is your battery running low?
Was designed
AutoZone
to-
has free battery testing and charging and can charge
that can be completely customized and a wedding registry packed with gifts you actually
Get in the
want.
zone.
Zola
AutoZone.
takes you from
Restrictions
save our
apply.
date to thanks so much without breaking
It's time
a sweat.
to let your checking account reward you. How does an extra $575 a year sound? Open a You First Reward checking account at United Financial. And we'll reward you.
Cumulus Podcast Network presents Grilling
ATM
JR.
fees. It's easy to get started and easy to earn rewards just by doing your normal banking activities each month.
Must meet eligibility requirements. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Did you see the size of that chicken?
Hey, this is Doug from Sporty's Wing Shack and Smokehouse Pinconning. You know us for the biggest, plumpest wings in the state. Just listen to our customers.
Yeah, these wings are real big and plump.
Wings are so big and plump.
Dude, the wings are so big and plump. I love them.
The wings are so big and plump, I had to bring my wife.
It blew me away. I almost forgot what big and plump was like.
Hey!
Insurance. They shop, you save. Visit selectquote.com for a free quote. 8-play, 75-yard drive. They had a 24-yard pass to Juszczyk, a 28-yard catch and run by McCaffrey, and finally Kurt Warner, a 1-yard touchdown run by McCaffrey to get on the board.
Well, that drive was huge. They needed it so badly. Their defense isn't stopping Detroit right now, so you got to slow the bleeding a little bit with that touchdown.
Niners with the kickoff from left to right. It is in and out of the end zone, and a touchback to the 25 and a 1st and 10 for Jared Goff. And more shoving after the play, and they have to be separated. Here comes Goff. Here come the line. Warner, a 1-yard touchdown run by McCaffrey to get on the board.
Well, that drive was huge.
For Jared Goff. And more shoving after the play, and they have to be separated. Here comes Goff. Here come the Lions offensively. 1st and 10.
5 of them to 4 different receivers, but most of them have been short throws underneath but they've been able to balance that out with a good running game, and they don't have to take those shots or push the ball down the field.
Lions in all white, 2 tight ends at their own 25. 4-man front for the Niners. Under center is Goff, Montgomery the back. 1st and 10, snap, spin, handoff, Montgomery, blocked from the right tacklers by the 30, broke a tackle, 35, outside the hash to the 40. Tumbling ahead, the former Bear, David Montgomery, brought down by Jair Brown, and a burst of 14, a first down for the Detroit Lions to their 39.
He's the back that they want to run downhill between the tackles with. They want to punish you with David Montgomery and then switch it up with Jahmyr Gibbs and try to get the big plays and get the outside runs. It has been a stellar 1-2 punch all year long.
Under center, the quarterback Goff from his own 39, leading by 7. He gets the snap on 1st and 10. Pitch out, Montgomery throws back to Goff, who winds up. Long pass down the middle and incomplete, and no one home. Right down the middle of the field. They were going at the 25-yard line for the receiver, Josh Reynolds. On a little trickery, it is incomplete for Detroit. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Lions.
I think they went back and watched my championship game in 2008. We ran that exact play against the Philadelphia Eagles. Ours looked a lot better. We got a touchdown on our play. I don't think David Montgomery carried the fake out long enough, so the throw was shorter back to Goff.
St. Brown, as he was going up and trying to trap it against his chest, an incomplete pass. Fred Warner, the linebacker, one of the best in the business, was back there covering, breaking it up right on the logo at midfield. Incomplete.
The Lions love to throw the ball inside the numbers and inside the hash. Not sure anybody in the league throws the in route better than Jared Goff. That was a nice throw, but as you said, Fred Warner was just sitting there and waiting for it. Knocked it away at the last second.
Lions at their own 39, shotgun formation, 3rd and 10, 5-man rushers, a snap, and it goes to the quarterback Goff, who hits his receiver outside the hash. It's St. Brown who makes a move inside, diving to the 50, taking it there for a first down catch on 3rd and 10. Picking up 11, caught that ball chest high and zigs to the 50 right on the hash mark and a first down.
Their favorite play on 3rd down, usually it's 3rd and short, is the choice route to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They ran it right there. He caught it at 5. Great job avoiding Fred Warner and then getting north and south to get past the sticks.
There's an I formation right at the 50. Under center Goff, the snap, the pitch out. Montgomery gets a block from his tight end and then is upended as he hit the numbers. Running over the right tackle, knocked out at the 50-yard line, hit by Tashawn Gibson, and there is no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 with Kurt Warner, Laurel on the sideline, Kevin Harlan here on Westwood One. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game. It's presented by Intuit Turbo. In a 2nd and 10 for the Lions, who lead 14-7. 3 minutes gone, 2nd quarter. Moving again in all white with silver helmets and blue numbers from our right to our left. 2nd down, 10 from the 50. The shotgun snap to Goff. It's a 4-man rush. He pump fakes. Then he's taken down. Bosa grabbed him on the shoulder pads and threw him down like a rag doll. The loss back to the 45, losing 5 with a big play by Nick Bosa off the edge for San Francisco. They didn't have a sack against Green Bay last week. They get one here in the 2nd quarter.
I always talk about having a pressure plan. Nice job by the 49ers. Fred Warner walks up over the center to force an offensive lineman to block him, and Dre Greenlaw comes off the right-hand side, and he's a free hitter to Jared Goff. They had no quick throw, and he had to pull it down for the big sack.
Lion 45, 3rd and 15. Shotgun snap to Goff. 4-man rush. Line drive throw up the middle. It's caught at the 50-yard line. Laporta, then he is drilled and taken down by Greenlaw on the hash mark at the San Francisco 46. On 3rd and 15, a gain of 9, pass up the middle. It's 4th and 6. And Greenlaw, little shaky, little wobbly on his feet as he comes to the near sideline. And the Lions have got their punting unit out there, leading 14-7, 10:53, 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Dre Greenlaw delivered the big hit on the rookie Laporta. But Greenlaw is the one that took the brunt of that as he walks off holding that left shoulder. And he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Something to keep an eye on. Really good outside linebacker for the 49ers. he would be missed.
Here's the first punt of the game. It'll come from our right to our left. Clouds now overhead. Detroit is going to punt. Ray McLeod is inside the 10 to our left for San Francisco. Fox will punt for the Lions. Leaning over, arms dangling at his side. There is no wind here in Santa Clara this afternoon. And the long snap is knee high. He picks it up with the right-footed boot. It is high. It is end over end, waving his arms. Ray McLeod signals for, and a lot of the fair catch at the 12-yard line inside the numbers in San Francisco territory. There was a punt of 34, a hang of 4.53, and a timeout on the field. The Niners get the ball. About 5 minutes gone, second quarter. Lions 14-7 over the Niners. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate, or hiring someone to move your piano instead of doing it yourself. So, do things the better way. Bundle home and auto and save up to 25% with Allstate.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the maximum available savings off the home policy. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Looking to buy a home? Get expert advice on finding the right home, making an offer, and the latest market trends from realtors. Listen to Real Estate Today at podcast.realtor. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
In the second quarter of the NFC Championship Game, it's 14-7. Lions lead. They just punted. San Francisco taking over at their own 12. Stream Super Bowl 58 on Westwood One for free. Sponsored by AutoZone. Make AutoZone your end zone. Check engine light on. Get a check with the free AutoZone Fix Finder service. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Restrictions apply. Niners in their scarlet jerseys and metallic gold pants and helmets. The quarterback is Purdy. At his side, McCaffrey moving in the second quarter from left to right on the grass here in Santa Clara, California. In the shotgun, Purdy. Samuel on the move. Shotgun snap. First and 10. Looking, throwing a short pass. Caught by McCaffrey. Belt high at the 15 outside the hash. Falling at the 16-yard line of San Francisco. It's a gain of 5 to the sideline and Laura Oakman.
I'm going to interrupt with good news for Niners fans. Dre Greenlaw didn't leave that blue medical tent. He shot out of it. He ran over, got the green light. It was a stinger. He is good to go. He's right now getting a little bit of massage on the bench, but boy, were his teammates thrilled when he ran up and sat next to them.
Oh, I'm sure they were. He is indispensable. Thank you very much, Laura. Second down, 5. 17-yard line of San Francisco. Purdy under center. Gets the snap and hands off on a jet sweep. It goes to Samuel. Running along the 15 to the far sideline. Break a tackle at the 17. Poke a tackle at the 20. He's on the numbers and dancing his way. He gets a first down run after the jet sweep to the 24 of the Niners. Toward the far sideline is where he went. On second and 5, Samuel a gain of 9. First and 10, the Niners.
It's been a long time since I played defense, but I know if I played defense, I would not want to be the first guy to get to Deebo Samuel. The first guy never makes the tackle. He always makes at least one guy miss. He did it again there to move the sticks.
You're so right. He is slippery. 24-yard line of the Niners. Quarterback Purdy is in the gun. Looks at a 4-man front. He gets the snap on first and 10. Cocks his arm, throws far sideline, incomplete over Aiyuk, who is covered by Cam Sutton. Far sideline at about the 45-yard line of the Niners. Kurtz second down and 10. Nobody gets you closer to Super Bowl week than NFL Network. Extensive live coverage from Vegas all week long, including Super Bowl opening night and most game day coverage anywhere. That's what you'll get. Starts Monday, February 5th on NFL Network. Kurt, second down and 10.
Yeah, that throw right there was a timing throw, trying to hit the out to Brandon Aiyuk, and timing was off. Brock Purdy let that ball go way before Aiyuk even came out of his break.
It's a second down and 10, 24-yard line of San Francisco. Purdy under center, five-man rush, drops back after the snap, arching pass, near side, incomplete. Aiyuk on the near sideline. And he was backpedaling at the 35-yard line of the Niners on the near sideline, going into his own bench. It's incomplete. Kendall Vildor was covering in the secondary, the maligned secondary for the Lions.
That was pressure right up the gut. Couldn't tell who that was creating that pressure right there, but forced the errant throw, pushed the tackle back right into Brock Purdy. Couldn't get the ball out in front of his receiver.
Purdy is in the gun, a white towel off his belt buckle, wipes his hands. He's got now 3rd and 10 at his own 24. Shotgun snap, left tackle blocked, crumbling pocket, throws a pass down the middle, intercepted at the 40-yard line, and picked off on the play by Rodriguez. Comes to the near side, the 35, the 30. A flag is thrown, 25, and down to the 21-yard line. Down to the 21-yard line of San Francisco. Intercepted by the replacement linebacker, Rodriguez. Flag was thrown in the middle of the play on the return. Rodriguez taking the place of the injured starter, Barnes. And the meeting with Clete Blakeman and his crew, an all-star crew, in the middle of the field discussing the penalty flag thrown during the return. Here he comes with the call, 8:37, second quarter.
Return, personal foul, illegal blindside block, return team, number 2, 15-yard penalty from the spot of foul, first down Detroit.
But they do get the interception. Gardner Johnson picked up the penalty, and it was a heavy, messy pocket right there for Purdy to deal with of San Francisco.
Well, he gave a high five to somebody on the defensive line, but I'm not sure that's what caused the interception. The one thing Brock Purdy does is they throw down the middle of the field more than anybody in the National Football League, and he will take chances with the football on some of those tight throws, trying to lay it over the top of a linebacker. But that was great coverage. There was no seam there whatsoever. I don't think that ball's getting in, even if there isn't pressure and he's able to throw it exactly where he wants.
Looked like it was Josh Pascal, got a hand on it. So now with the penalty, it's back at the 46 of San Francisco, but the Lions have it with the 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. The snap and a handoff goes to Gibbs, running laterally, trying to stiff arm his way by a defender, and down he goes and gets up slowly, hit hard, and he gets on the play about a loss of 5 as he was trying to bow around, running to the far sideline, and now the ball back to the 49 of Detroit and a loss of 5.
And what did Fred Warner tell Laura earlier? We've got to stop these outside runs. Well, he took care of that one all by himself. The speedy Jahmyr Gibbs trying to get outside, but no match for number 54 on that one.
Right on that oval logo painted on the grass, back at the 49 of Detroit, second down 15, shotgun snap, 5-man rush, line drive throw up the middle of Laporta, 45, breaks the tackle, 40, running on the hash mark and down into the defense and got to the 35-yard line of San Francisco. A pass right down the middle with a dart, and let's see, not another flag thrown on the play. It is a 1st and 10, the ball down to the 35-yard line. It is a first down for the Lions.
Such a key early in this game has been the run after catch. Jared Goff really hasn't pushed the ball down the field to complete anything, but they're picking up 8, 9, 10 yards on these short, quick throws, getting the ball out of his hands.
16-yard pickup, 35 of San Francisco after the Lions intercepted Purdy. Under center is the quarterback. Goff against the snap, hands off, and it goes right over the center, and Gibbs is stoned there by Warner. Came up, made the tackle high, brings him down at the San Francisco 33. It's a gain of 2 and 2nd and 8. Could you use a cash cow? Then you need TaxSlayer with the right tools at the right place. It is TaxSlayer, making it easy to get your biggest refund possible. File fearlessly at TaxSlayer.com.
I could use a cash cow.
I'm counting on you to be the cash cow.
What, me?
Yes.
What?
Second down and 7. Lions at the 32 after the interception of San Francisco. Shotgun snap goes to Goff. Lines right throw. Backpedaling catch at the 20. And amonra St. Brown backpedals his way down inside the 16 of San Francisco. 17-yard backpedaling belt-high catch for amonra St. Brown. First team All-Pro. First down Detroit. 15 of the Niners.
Phenomenal throw. Brown was sitting there at a safety spot, and if he leads amonra St. Brown on this particular play, it's probably an interception. Throws the ball on the back number away from the safety to get the completion.
It's 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 15 of the Niners. Under center is Goff. Got the snap. Pitches out. It goes to Gibbs at the 20. 15. Breaks a tackle. 10. Far sideline 5. Cuts inside. Touchdown! Detroit! Lions have scored another rushing touchdown. That time a winding, wheeling run by Gibbs. 15 yards. Now late in the second quarter, the Lions have another big lead. 20-7 over a stunned Niner team.
There's another one of those outside runs. The big playmaker, Jahmyr Gibbs, get him out in space. A great job turning on the gas to move outside the numbers and then putting on the brakes, allowing the 49er defense to run by him and then weaving his way in for the touchdown.
Badgley will try the extra point after the 15-yard play by Gibbs. Good ball put down, kick up, perfect. New score from Santa Clara. 5:54 to play in the second quarter. The Lions have their second 2-touchdown lead of this first half. Now 21-7 over the Niners. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Duralast Auto Parts are designed to deliver dependable quality so that you can get the job done right. Duralast parts are engineered to meet or exceed original equipment quality and are proven tough with rigorous testing in extreme conditions. Plus, they're backed by best-in-class warranties and cover more than 20 parts categories and 90% of vehicles on the road. Proven tough parts that meet or exceed original equipment quality. That's the Duralast difference. Available exclusively at AutoZone.
Running your own business can feel a lot like running a one-person relay race. When you've got to expand your team, share the baton with Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates to your roster. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Nix the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team today.
BetMGM is offering new customers a chance to score $158 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the BetMGM app and sign up using the bonus code VEGAS58, VEGAS58. Then place a $5 moneyline wager on the big game. You'll receive $158 in bonus bets instantly, regardless of your wager's outcome. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older only. Michigan only. New customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards are non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
On game day, you want to focus on 3 things: football, friends, and food. And what makes all those better? Kingsford Original Charcoal. Kingsford Original gives grilled food an authentic wood-fired barbecue flavor you can't get anywhere else. Well-fed friends are happy friends. So good. And football? Well, it's just more fun with a burger in hand. Elevate your backyard game day grilling with Kingsford Original Charcoal, America's grilling expert. Kingsford.com.
Lions have 3 rushing touchdowns here in the first half, have their second 2-touchdown lead over San Francisco. Under 6 to go here in the second quarter. 21-7 is the score. Gibbs that time from 15, breaking tackles, getting blocks, cutting inside. With that run, Gibbs becomes just the 4th rookie in NFL history to record a rushing touchdown in 3 playoff games, joining Pro Football Hall of Famer Tony Dorsett, Jamal Lewis, and Sony Michel. Michel did it in 2018. Here's the ensuing kickoff. It's taken 4 yards deep. It's grabbed there by McLeod, who caught it and falls to a knee. Touchback. Laura open to the 25 for the Niners, 1st and 10.
Gibbs and Montgomery a touchdown apiece. David told me 2 things helped him take Jahmyr Gibbs under his wing. Understanding sharing the backfield keeps you fresh, and having a his first baby weeks ago. Montgomery said his paternal instinct kicked in this year, and the correlation of wanting to help someone, baby or rookie, take their first steps, literally and figuratively. He said him and Jameer have constant reassurance back and forth as they go in and out of the game.
Aren't they amazing? What a tandem. Thank you, Laura. 1st and 10. Purdy is in the gun from his own San Francisco 25. The snap. Looks right, no. Looks left. Short pass, incomplete, wide, uncatchable for McCaffrey. Anzalone, the linebacker, was covering at about the 28 of the Niners. Gerd incomplete, 2nd down and 10. What kind of come-from-behind team is San Francisco?
Well, it's still early, but we know that they're not a very good come-from-behind team. Kyle Shanahan's offense is not built to spread it out and throw it all over the place. They are built to run the football and play action, so they don't want to fall behind, but they're going to try to stay on script. It's way too early to bail from that, but another missed opportunity there by Brock Purdy. Brandon Aiyuk open on the slant. He was looking right at him, passed him up for that throwaway to CMC.
Niner 25. Here's the snap on 2nd and 10. Handoff goes to the running back McCaffrey over the left side, drilled by Jack Campbell. No gain on the play. Trying to go over the left tackle, nothing there. 25 of the Niners, no gain. 3rd and 10 coming up for San Francisco.
How about another one of their rookie class right there in Jack Campbell, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta, Brian Branch, another good slot defender that's played great all year. Jack Campbell hasn't been quite as effective, but a huge play right there.
Shotgun snap, Niner 25. Here comes the 5-man rush, running for his life. Purdy on the 20, then stops and throws downfield, and an attempted diving catch at the 50, incomplete for Aiyuk on the numbers. He was running parallel with his scrambling San Francisco quarterback toward the far sideline. It's an incomplete pass. It's 4th and 10. Here comes the Niner punting unit.
Almost bailed out right there. Purdy, as he was running to his left, was trying to throw it to George Kittle. He was the only guy on that side of the field and airmailed it by about 5 yards. And coming from the other side is Brandon Aiyuk, who dives for it and almost pulls out the big play.
Wisnowski to punt for the Niners from left to right. There is no wind. Peoples-Jones is back at the 25. Cloudy skies now, 67 degrees. Wisnowski will get the snap, belt high, and the right-footed boot is sent down the far side. And Peoples-Jones, the catch at the 20, up far sideline, 25, tried to hurdle a defender, and Warner, the backup tight end, got him in mid-flight and throws him down like a bag of potatoes. It was a hang time of 4.69, a punt of 60, with a Lions punt return of 9. There's a break in the action from Santa Clara. 4:59 to play before halftime. 21-7 Detroit. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Hey everybody, Kurt Warner here. Ever since retiring from the NFL, I've wanted to use my knowledge and expertise to impact the future of our game. So I created QBConfidential.com to build better players, smarter coaches, and more informed fans. If you want to increase your football IQ, learn quarterback technique, build a playbook, go inside the film room, or develop the mindset of a champion, QBConfidential.com is perfect for you. That's QBConfidential.com. Join the team today.
Denise has been playing jazz for 40 years. Last concert, one of the musicians fell sick with RSV. Respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, is a highly contagious virus that can lead to breathing problems. This time, she's choosing to help protect herself with Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo. Abrysvo is a vaccine for the prevention of lower respiratory tract disease caused by respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, in adults 60 years of age and older. Abrysvo is not for everyone and may not protect all who receive the vaccine. Don't get Abrysvo if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its ingredients. People with a weakened immune system may have a decreased response to Abrysvo. The most common side effects are tiredness, headache, pain at the injection site, and muscle pain. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo, respiratory syncytial virus vaccine. For full prescribing information, please call 1-844-989-7284 or visit abrysvo.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
The American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage as the nation's blood supply has dropped to critically low levels. Blood and platelet donations are needed now for people counting on life-saving care after accidents, surgeries, and those facing critical treatments for cancer and sickle cell disease. You can take action today. Make an appointment to give blood. To book a time, use the Red Cross Blood Donor app Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to schedule your appointment.
We're back in Santa Clara with the Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan. We're in the Grainger broadcast booth. Give your team an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry. Plus, you'll get fast delivery and 24/7 support. When you call, click Grainger.com or just stop by. Grainger for the ones who get it done. All right, a punt by San Francisco. They threw an interception the previous possession. Lions have the ball. Big play, a 42-yard end around Jamison Williams, and a 21-7 Detroit lead. Kurt, they've got it 1st and 10.
It's been so much about big plays. 11 plays of 10-plus yards for this Detroit team. And it's not necessarily a big play in the pass game, but it is in the run game. And they've got 6 10-plus yard runs already in this game.
Under center, the quarterback, Goff from his own 29, gets the snap, spins. Montgomery gets the handoff, runs over the center. On the hash mark, the 30. Up the middle he goes, the 35 of Detroit. And stop right there, maybe shy of the 35. We'll call it, Kurt, a gain of 5 for the Lions. 2nd down 5 in the second quarter clock at 4:45 and ticking.
Penei Sewell was eligible on that last play. The Lions love to bring in an extra offensive lineman in Dan Skipper, and they will go 6 offensive linemen in certain situations so they can run and try to dominate up front. We will see that numerous times throughout the game.
That's what they've got again right now. Lions at their own 34, 2nd down and 5. Under center, Goff, the snap, handoff. It goes Montgomery over the left tackle, the 35. On the hash mark, the 40 of Detroit, and he's belted right there. He's got enough for a 1st down, a pickup of 6, making it 1st and 10. All right, widen your lens here. What are you seeing in this first half? Because I don't know many people that predicted a 2-touchdown lead for the Lions.
Well, it's really been domination up front. That's how they wanted to win this football game, and they've won the line of scrimmage on both sides of the football. But that's how Dan Campbell built it. Said we're going to bite kneecaps, for a lack of a better phrase, but we're going to be physical, and we are going to win up front, and that's been the key.
Lion 40, 1st and 10, snap under center, handoff Goff on 1st and 10, goes to Montgomery, he shimmies over the right tackle, crosses the 45, he's inside the numbers to the 50. Nice burst right there of 9. They're right in the middle of the logo, the oval logo at midfield. Brown makes the stop, and it's 2nd down and 1 for Detroit, and the clock at 3:25 ticking here in the second.
That was about 9.9 yards. That was almost another one of those big plays in the run game, the 10-yard plays. Again, domination up front, big hole at the line of scrimmage, and up into the secondary.
2nd down 1 at the 50 under center. Goff got the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back 7, short pass, leaping 2-handed helmet high catch, 45-yard line. Montgomery between the hash marks. Drilled there by Warner, picks up 6, gets the 1st down to the 45 of the Niners.
And it's the beautiful thing about running the football and winning 1st down. You get 9 yards on 1st down, you come back with the play action, and you take your shot down the field if it's there. But if it's not there, Jared Goff just says, hey, forget it. I will take the check down. That will move the chains, but it frees you up to not force the football down the field if you're the quarterback.
Gibbs, the back, 45 of San Francisco. Goff under center. He gets the snap on 1st and 10, hands off to Gibbs, runs laterally, tried to stiff arm his way by a defender and couldn't get by Chase Young, who went over there and brought him down after a loss of 2 back to the San Francisco 47-yard line. And Kurt, this may take us to the 2-minute warning.
Once again, Jahmyr Gibbs trying to bounce it outside. He loves that space out there to use his speed, but Chase Young, nice job being able to get that big mid up there and on him and not allow him to turn that corner.
Lions have led 14-0 and 21-7 on 3 touchdown runs, 42 yards by Jamison Williams, 1 by Montgomery, 15-yard touchdown run by Gibbs. We're at the 2-minute warning, and it's sponsored by First Alert. When's the last time you replaced your smoke alarms? First Alert introduces new precision detection smoke alarm technology to help protect what matters most. Visit firstalert.com to learn more. A stunner here in San Francisco. Lions 21, 49ers 7. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Did you know cooking nuisance alarms are the #1 reason for disabling smoke alarms? Introducing First Alert Precision Detection Alarms. Updated to the latest industry standards, these alarms feature new precision detection smoke alarm technology to help better distinguish cooking smoke and steam from a fire emergency while providing early warning in the event a fire breaks out. If it's time to replace your alarms or you're ready to upgrade, visit firstalert.com or your local Lowe's store to help protect what matters most.
Get the appliances you need right away at Lowe's. Explore the largest assortment of brands you trust, like Whirlpool, Samsung, and LG, in-store or online at the best values. Plus, take advantage of our everyday financing offers on top items, from refrigerators to laundry pairs. And there's more. Get your new appliances delivered or installed quickly at your convenience. Because Lowe's knows appliances. Lowe's knows home improvement. Subject to credit approval.
Denise has been playing jazz for 40 years. Last concert, one of the musicians fell sick with RSV. Respiratory syncytial virus, or RSV, is a highly contagious virus that can lead to breathing problems. This time, she's choosing to help protect herself with Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo. Abrysvo is a vaccine for the prevention of lower respiratory tract disease caused by respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, in adults 60 years of age and older. Abrysvo is not for everyone and may not protect all who receive the vaccine. Don't get Abrysvo if you've had a severe allergic reaction to its ingredients. People with a weakened immune system may have a decreased response to Abrysvo. The most common side effects are tiredness, headache, pain at the injection site, and muscle pain. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about Pfizer's RSV vaccine, Abrysvo, respiratory syncytial virus vaccine. For full prescribing information, please call 1-844-989-7284 or visit abrysvo.com. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Back in Santa Clara, 2-minute warning along with Kurt Warner and Laura Oakman, Kevin Harlan here on Westwood One. Welcome back to the NFC Championship Game presented by Intuit TurboTax. 2-minute warning, 3 timeouts, Lions, 2nd down 12, 47 of San Francisco. Shotgun snap, Goff backpedaling, sets, throws long, near sideline, incomplete, overshoots Laporta, who is covered by a couple, including Ambry Thomas on the near sideline, inside the 30 of the Niners, right in front of the Niner bench. It's incomplete. And coming up 3rd and 12, Kurt Warner with a 21-7 lead for Detroit.
Misread right there by Jared Goff. They were running a high-low, a deep corner and out. The corner baited him, tried to get him to throw it to the corner route and get an interception, but he had fallen off, had his underneath guy open, but that was just a throwaway because a little bit of pressure in his face.
Gibbs the back, 47 of San Francisco. Detroit has it 3rd and 12. Shotgun formation, receivers in tight. Looking into the nickel, 4-man rush, snap right there, handoff Gibbs. Left tackle block, 45, near side, 40 to the near sideline, 35, and he's got the first down, Gibbs. He went like a rocket to the near sideline, picked up 13 on 3rd and 12. The Lion, rookie running back of Alabama, gets a first down to the 34 of San Francisco.
Wow. I mean, you're going conservative not to take a chance with the football. We're going to hand it off on 3rd and 13. Never really expecting to get the first down. Once again, Chase Young on that side kind of stepped down to try to spill the pulling guard, and it allowed Jahmyr Gibbs to jump outside and use the speed to get to the sticks.
San Francisco 34. Detroit quarterback Jared Goff under center, 1st and 10. Got the snap, fakes the handoff. Here comes the rush. He's grabbed by Bosa and sacked for a 2nd time. Sacked outside the hash mark. Thrown down at the 42 of the Niners. A sack right there by Nick Bosa. He had 10 during the regular season. He throws them for an 8-yard loss. They were just inside the numbers and back to the 42 of the Niners. And a big-time defensive play for San Francisco.
Yeah, just when you needed the defense to step up after giving up the big 3rd down, Nick Bosa steps up to the party, wins one-on-one. Nowhere for Jared Goff to go.
We're just before the top of the hour. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves coast to coast and around the world. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl 58.
WKQZ, Midland, Saginaw, Bay City, a Cumulus Media station.
Your home for Detroit Lions football is the Rock Station, Z93.
Second down, 18, 1:44 to go in the first half. Lions lead 21-7 at the San Francisco 42. Shotgun snap, delayed handoff, it goes to Gibbs. Runs laterally, hit at the line, banged around. Greenlaw got him. Down he goes on the numbers at the line of scrimmage and no gain on the play. That brings up third down right now. The linebackers of the Niners, Kurt, are about as fast a twosome as you'll find.
They are so good, so physical. Fred Warner, good in all phases, really good with his eyes and being able to decipher what an offense is doing. And then you got the thumper in Dre Greenlaw. Saw that earlier in the game. But here we go, third and long situation. You're not building something in your playbook to say, hey, we're trying to pick up 3rd and 20. Right now you're saying, hey, get us half of that. Get us into field goal range. Give us a shot for 3 points here before the half.
San Francisco just used their second timeout. They've got one remaining. Lions have all three. 1:38 to go. Lions moving in their all-white uniforms and silver helmets from right to left. Detroit has been terrific on third down this afternoon, 3 of 4. Lining up in the gun, San Francisco 42, 3rd and 18. Shotgun snap. Here comes the rush of 5. Line drive throw, caught in stride at the 25, running to the 20. Amonra St. Brown then tackled as he got to the 19-yard line. Coming to the near side, tackled on the painted numbers. On 3rd and 18, a catch and run of 23. Caught it in stride. What a throw by Goff. 1st and 10 Lions.
Or you just run that. That's your 3rd and 20 play. Great job by Jared Goff, starting to his left, looking at 1, looking at 2, nobody there. Great protection, coming all the way back to his deep cross. And Amonra St. Brown to move the chains.
1 minute to go. Clock ticking. 19 is San Francisco. Under center. Goff, 1st and 10. Snap, handoff to Gibbs, who slips on the grass between the hash marks, running over the center. Got to the San Francisco 15-yard line. He's still got a gain of 5, even though he lost his footing. Slipping on the grass. It's 2nd down and 5 for Detroit. Clock ticking at 41 seconds.
Another big hole right there, and Jahmyr Gibbs saw it. He just couldn't plant that right foot and cut back to the left-hand side. But there was another big gap there by the offensive line.
We got another timeout taken. The clock at 35 seconds. And a reminder, stay tuned and stay with us for the Conference Championship Halftime Report on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. Scott Graham will have highlights and reaction from Kansas City's win in the earlier game, the AFC Championship Game in rainy Baltimore. Coming up on the Wendy's Halftime Report. Wendy's breakfast, 2 for $3 Biggie bundles are here. Limited time only during breakfast hours. So the timeout was taken. Upcoming the 12th play of the drive for the Lions. Detroit on 3rd down on this drive, 2 of 2. That was a Lions timeout, I believe. Oh, they readjusted the spot whistle, so they're getting basically a free timeout here, Kurt. It was an official administrative timeout. They're redoing the spot. There's a big discussion on the far sideline.
As Jahmyr Gibbs came up into the hole, you said he slipped. I think they're trying to determine if on the slip he was touched and touched down before he got up and kind of lunged for that extra 2 or 3 yards.
On the ground, the Lions have rushed today for 147 yards.
10-second runoff does apply, so Detroit is elected to take the 10-second runoff from 57 seconds down to 47 seconds. And the play clock, we put at 30 seconds.
Referee Cleet Blakeman. So Detroit has gained almost 150 yards on the ground. San Francisco 39. An amazing number with McCaffrey, the NFL rushing champion this season for San Francisco. Lining up now with a 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 16 of San Francisco. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, looking into the nickel. Goff is in the gun. Looks at a 4-man front. Shotgun snap. 4-man rush. Blocked by Sewell, the right tackle. Line drive throw, end zone. Oh, just off the reach of the intended receiver, the running back. Gibbs down the middle and under the crossbar in the back of the end zone, and he was wide open.
It was a long developing play, but great design. They used their 4 receivers to attack outside the numbers. Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back, gets a one-on-one situation with Fred Warner, gives a little hint to the inside as if he's going to run a 5-yard route, and then pops up over the top of him, and Jared Goff just couldn't buy enough time to make an accurate throw. But you mentioned it, Kevin. That was a touchdown if he did.
San Francisco 16, Lions 3rd and 6, shotgun formation. There's the snap, 4-man rush, winding up, long pass, far sideline, backpedaling catch, and out of bounds, St. Brown at the 7 on the far sideline, deep in San Francisco territory. It's a pickup of 9 and a laser on 3rd and 7. Detroit has it 1st and goal, 28 seconds before halftime, leading 21-7 over the Niners.
Throw some strikes, Jared Goff. 3rd down, he has been money. Once again, a 3rd and long. Amonra St. Brown just running a 10-yard out, leans on the underneath defender, creates a separation, and Goff on the money.
At the 7, 1st and goal, shotgun snap. Goff cocks his arm, throws a pass, far corner of the end zone, looking for the tight end, Laporta, incomplete. And back there they had Jair Brown and others, along with Charvarius Ward in the secondary. Incomplete. 2nd down and goal. Ball at the 7 of the Niners, and Kurt Warner 24 seconds before halftime. Lions lead by 2 touchdowns.
Trying to run that high-low again, but they pushed Jahmyr Gibbs up 5 yards. They need to run him right to the flat right now and force that corner to make a decision. He played both once again, and Jared Goff couldn't fit the throw in.
San Francisco 7, 2nd down and goal. Shotgun snap, handoff Gibbs, runs over the center. And hit by Lenore and driven backwards in his progress. Got him a gain of a yard down to the 6. Timeout taken by Detroit there first. The clock at 17 seconds. It'll be 3rd and goal coming up from the 6 of San Francisco for the Lions. This drive started on the Detroit 29. Join Kurt and Brenda Warner in supporting Treasure House, welcoming vibrant community where young adults with intellectual disabilities can pursue their independence. Go to treasurehouse.org for more information or to donate now.
Yeah, go donate. And then we're going to watch Jared Goff on another 3rd down, 5 for 5 on the night. Let's see if he can make it 6 for 6 and get him into the end zone one more time before the half.
At the 6 of San Francisco, Goff is in the gun for Detroit. 3rd and goal, tight end in motion, shotgun snap, 4-man rush, dumps it off on the flat and on a knee at the 10-yard line. Gibbs got it, vaults back up, goes to the 5, coming on the near side, all the way down to the 3. And that is where on that 3rd and goal, he picked up 3, bringing up 4th and goal, and a timeout taken by Detroit, and the clock at 10 seconds. And now, walk me through here what you're thinking. You get 3, you got 10 seconds left, it's 4th and goal at the 3, and Dan Campbell over there trying to figure it out with his staff.
Well, he has been aggressive all year long, but right here, you take the points. You're going into the half right now. 49ers get the ball out of the half. Just take your 3. Go in with a 3-score lead. There you go. Dan Campbell sending the kicking unit out right now, but that's the right decision. Dan Campbell loves to be aggressive. We've seen it so many times this year, but this is the smart play. Take the points, take the points, take the points, especially when you're on the road.
Lions have already scored on 3 of their 4 possessions. They've already picked off Purdy. Niners have missed a field goal. Here is Michael Badgley on the field for a 21-yard field goal try. His first attempt today. No wind, on the grass. A 21-yard try near hash. Jake McQuaid, the long snap, ball put down. Right-footed kick is up. 3 more on the board for Detroit, who now lead it 24-7 with 7 seconds before halftime. With a reminder that for every field goal made throughout the postseason, Barbasol will make a donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol shaving cream, an American original for over 100 years. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. The Lions in a stunning lead near halftime over the Niners, 24-7 in this NFC Championship game. There is a break in the action, 24-7 Detroit. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Welcome back. All right, Jimmy, our Army veteran for $400. Are you ready to answer the next question?
Actually, I'm good.
Huh?
Well, I already earn and save $473 a year on average with Navy Federal Credit Union. So, yeah. All members of the armed forces, all veterans, and their families can earn and save more every year with a Navy Federal membership. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA. Dollar value based on the 2022 Navy Federal Member Give Back Study.
How many total rush?
So Kurt on that drive, a 21-yard field goal. Here's the ensuing kickoff by the Lions. It'll go 5 yards deep and it'll be brought out of the end zone at the 10. Far side, Ray McLeod, the 20, broke a tackle, block at the 30, runs on the numbers, flag 1, flag 2 thrown as he worked his way out to the 35 of the Niners on the return. But 2 flags have been thrown on that return. And that came after the kickoff, which was after the 21-yard field goal by the Lions. And I think that's on San Francisco, which means we're done with zeros on the clock. As both teams have started to leave their sideline, but now looks like the Lions are going to head back to their sideline, meaning it may be on Detroit. An untimed down, perhaps, coming up? Let's see.
Could have been a foul on each side. I mean, they're moving the ball back from where the spot was.
There are 2 seconds left on the game clock. We're going to return, holding. Return team number 30. It's a 10-yard penalty, and it's first down.
There are chants of Jared Goff here inside the stadium, and you can see a lot of Honolulu blue being worn, can't you?
You can. These Detroit Lions fans, it's been a while since they've been in this type of situation. The Jared Goff chants had been going on after each of the last two playoff games, but of course, that was at home. Pretty cool to hear those fans here on the road.
Niners are going to go to a knee. The snap goes off to Purdy, falls to a knee. Clock will tick to 0, and that's it. The two teams will head in opposite direction to their respective locker room tunnels.
You know, that Jared, that might have just been family and friends, because he's from just down the street.
He is.
Maybe he's got a whole section that's just cheering his name.
In Novato, California, which is not just north of San Francisco. That's the end of the first half. With the score, Lions 24, Niners 7. When we come back, Scott Graham joins us from the Progressive Insurance Studio with a halftime report. For a job you'll love, visit progressive.com/careers today. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
It's 40 love here in the third set.
And there's the bell. She's coming off the bench hot, looking for a quick knockdown. But wait, she's driving to the hoop. Oh, down goes the champ.
Now that's another double fault. She'll be shooting too.
The serve is up. And here comes the left hook. She's bundled her home and auto insurance with Progressive. Swish, ace, savings, TKO.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Wake up not knowing what you want? Now you can have a little of everything. With Wendy's Breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles, you can mix and match your very own perfect pairing of our delicious morning favorites. Choose from the sausage biscuit, egg or cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, or medium hot coffee. The choice is all yours, not somebody else's. Get breakfast just the way you want it with Wendy's Breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles today. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Welcome to the NFC Championship Game halftime report on Westwood One. Sponsored by Wendy's. With Wendy's Breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles, you can choose the pair you want. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price. Once again, here's your host, Scott Graham.
From our Westwood One studios, halftime in Santa Clara right now in the NFC Championship Game, and a stunning dominance in the first half by the Detroit Lions. They lead the San Francisco 49ers 24-7. Trying to figure out a way to get to Super Bowl 58. Who will await them? Well, earlier today in the AFC Championship Game, Baltimore Ravens hosted the Kansas City Chiefs. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes have been a tremendous combo over time in the postseason, the best ever in terms of touchdowns. Kelce has been a little bit down in terms of production over the course of the year this year, but today, at the end of the Chiefs' first drive, he proved that he was ready to show up in prime time.
1st and 10 from the Baltimore 19. Shotgun Mahomes, pump and throw to the end zone. Handled by Kelce for the touchdown. A rocket to the right side, and the Chiefs strike first. 19 yards. And it's that combination once again. Mahomes to Kelsey to get on the board first.
Iron Eagle right here on Westwood won a 7-0 lead. The Ravens answered back, though, with a 75-yard drive and a Zay Flowers touchdown. But then Kansas City went on a 16-play march that took 9 minutes off the clock and took the lead right back.
Second and goal from the 2. Handoff. Pacheco redirects to the left, and he slices in for the touchdown. The Chiefs regain the lead. Isaiah Pacheco, angry runner. Pay dirt. 13-7, Kansas City.
It was 14-7 at that point, 17-7 at halftime, and the Ravens couldn't get anything going offensively. Then in the second half, they had a couple of opportunities to get back in the ball game, and each time they did, it went the wrong way.
Justice Hill in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right side. Jackson shotgun on second down. Throws. Put by Flowers over the middle. Breaks the plane for the touchdown. The question is when he lost the ball. Oh, boy. Nick Bolton on a recovery. Did they slap it out of there before he crossed it?
Moving on the field as the runner fumbled short of the goal line. Recovered in the end zone by Kansas City for a touchback.
What a turn of events.
What a turn of events and what a turn of a ball game as the Ravens lost the ball in the end zone twice in the second half. Lamar Jackson throwing an interception. They couldn't get over the top. Kansas City's defense holds, and the Chiefs win it. They're back in the Super Bowl once again. A 17-10 victory over the Ravens in Baltimore. After the game, our own Ross Tucker caught up with Patrick Mahomes.
Thanks, Scott. Patrick, you guys started off hot with the 2 touchdown drives. What was working early?
Yeah, I mean, guys were just making plays happen. Coach Reed put a great game plan in. All the offensive coaches did. The defense was getting stops, and then guys made plays. That's a great defense, and we were able to score enough points in the end. Our defense shut the door.
Speaking of great defenses, how about what your group's done this year, especially today?
Yeah, I knew those guys were going to step up. They got ran on a little bit last week, and Spags came up to me early in the week and said that's not going to happen again. And so just those guys, the type of mentality they have, whenever they're playing like that, it's my job just to protect the football.
How about the third down at the end? I thought you guys might just run it to take it to the 2-minute warning. What does it say that Andy has the confidence to let you throw that ball?
Yeah, there's no chance. We were throwing that ball third and long. They're going to bring pressure. We're going to trust in our guys to go out there and make plays, and Coach Reed has the confidence in us to go out there and do it.
And there's been a lot of talk about the receivers this year. MVS made the catch when he had to.
Yeah, I mean, MVS has that mentality, and he's gotten that hate from outside the building, but he's been loved from the inside the building, and we know that he's going to make plays happen, and these last few weeks, you've seen him do it.
Thanks, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Scott.
All right, thank you, Ross. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with a 32-yard catch to put the game on ice. Patrick Mahomes threw 30 for 39 for 241 and a score. Travis Kelce, 11 catches for $116 and that touchdown. On the other side for Lamar Jackson, who's been pointing everything he has toward getting to the Super Bowl, 20 out of 37 for 272 yards, a touchdown, and a huge interception. After the game, he was not happy.
We mad. We got to this position. One game away from the Super Bowl that we all, what I've been talking about, my team been talking about all season, we fell short. And like I said, offense, we didn't put nothing on the board. We scored once. That's not like us, We drove the ball down the field, that's cool, but we got to put points on the board. But I feel like my team just angry, Not frustrated, we just angry because we know how hard we worked to get here.
Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl for the 4th time in 5 years, the 3rd team in history to get there with that frequency. Who are they going to be playing? Well, our halftime score, Detroit 27, 24, I should say, San Francisco 7. This is Westwood One's coverage of Conference Championship Sunday.
Hey, it's Duffy. What do you think everyone wants from our radio station? Free tickets. That's what. That's why we have Ticket Window Wednesday, sponsored by Jolt Credit Union. Listen all day Wednesday for your chance to win tickets to concerts, events, movies, and a whole bunch more. You can learn more at the Rock Station, C93.com.
Afford Anything is not a podcast that tells you what to do. Afford Anything is a podcast that teaches you how to be better at thinking for yourself.
Former NASA astronaut Mike Massimino.
I don't know what the stereotypical astronaut is. They're just regular people who don't give up, don't let failure stop them, and surround themselves with a good team. These are qualities I think that are important for success for anyone.
Make smarter choices and build a better life.
Afford Anything, wherever you listen.
The Killers, live in Las Vegas, celebrating 20 years of hot fuzz. 8 shows arriving August 2024 at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, and you could be on your way to see them. One winner will score a trip for 2, including round-trip air, a 2-night stay at Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, dinner for 2 before the show, and 2 front-row orchestra tickets to opening night. Just listen weekdays for the national text keywords for your chance to win. Prize provided by Live Nation. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Cumulus Podcast Network presents the Believe family of podcasts covering the latest sports across all professional sports leagues and major college sports teams, with current or former players hosting. Just search for BLEAV podcasts to find your favorite wherever you listen.
Yo, what's shaking? It's Duffy, and if you're like me, you're always looking for the perfect soundtrack for your daily run. All right, maybe you're not a runner like me and just want some good tunes. We've got you covered. Listen to Z93 through iHeartRadio, TuneIn, or via the Z93 app. It's available right there in your app store.
The American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage. More donors are urgently needed now to ensure blood is ready at a moment's notice. You can help. Make an appointment today to give. Use the Blood Donor app, visit redcrossblood.org, or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to schedule your donation.
How wrestling really works and how you get the ratings. Eric Bischoff and Conrad Thompson explain on 83 Weeks.
You and I made a bet about CM Punk. It was a hair versus hair matchup, so we're going to have a great time, and we're going to shave your head again.
As a nod to the Road Warriors, we can do the Road Warrior tribute haircut.
How about that? So he's going to look like Road Warrior Hawk.
83 Weeks on YouTube or wherever you listen.
Dominant first half and a 17-point edge here at halftime. Welcome back to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One from the Progressive Insurance Studios. I'm Scott Graham. Protect your home and auto. Save when you bundle. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Lions ended up running for, get this, 148 yards in the first half on the way to the next step toward the Super Bowl. Don't forget to join us 2 weeks from today. Super Bowl 58. Kevin Harlan, Kurt Warner, Dean Blandino, Devin McCourty, Mike Golick, and Laura Oakman. All the excitement live from Las Vegas beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Ross Tucker and I will kick off our pregame coverage with Super Bowl preview at 2. Log on to WestwoodOneSports.com for more details. One thing to take note of, it's 24/7 right now. We made a lot of the fact that the Detroit Lions' last road win in the playoffs was in 1957 in San Francisco. In that game, the Niners led 24-7 at halftime. Detroit came back to win 31-27. Do with that information what you will as we gear up for the final 30 minutes. This has been the NFC Championship Game Halftime Report on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. With Wendy's Breakfast, 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles, you can choose the pair you want. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo, single item at regular price. Our halftime score, Detroit 24, San Francisco 7. When we return, Kevin Harlan and Kurt Warner have the second half kickoff. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit NoTimeToWait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Get the appliances you need right away at Lowe's. Explore the largest assortment of brands you trust, like Whirlpool, Samsung, and LG, in-store or online at the best values. Plus, take advantage of our everyday financing offers on top items, from refrigerators to laundry pairs. And there's more. Get your new appliances delivered or installed quickly at your convenience. Because Lowe's knows appliances. Lowe's knows home improvement. Subject to credit approval.
Young people with developmental disabilities deserve every chance for a full and active life, but it can be difficult to balance their day-to-day needs with their lifetime of potential. Hi, I'm Kurt Warner. My wife Brenda and I started Treasure House, a community for young adults with developmental disabilities who have the potential to grow and thrive in the right environment. It's designed not just to be a place to live, but to truly be a home. Join us in supporting these young adults by making a contribution today. Visit treasurehouse.org. That's treasurehouse.org.
The American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage. More donors are urgently needed now to ensure blood is ready at a moment's notice. Make an appointment today to give. Use the Blood Donor app, visit redcrossblood.org, or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to schedule your donation.
Shop literally millions of new and used cars on AutoTrader. If you see a car on TV, driving by on your street, in your dreams, whenever, really, pretty much any car you see, you can find one like it for sale on AutoTrader.
Welcome back to the NFC Championship Game. You're listening to Westwood One Radio Sports. Kevin Harlan, Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner will check in live on the sideline with Laura Oakman moments from now. Checking the halftime stats, sponsored by Indeed. Looking for a quality candidate this new year? Look no further than Indeed. Indeed's video interview tool takes the hassle out of virtual hiring. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Lions lead it 24-7 over the San Francisco 49ers. Goff 13-20, 145, no touchdowns nor picks. On the ground, Montgomery 9 for 60 and a touchdown. Gibbs 11 and 46 yards and a touchdown. And he's got St. Brown 5 catches and 73 yards. The Niners, Purdy 7 of 15, 93. He has thrown an interception. McCaffrey has caught 3 for 38. McCaffrey has run it 10 times for 29. Kurt Warner, some thoughts on the second half coming up.
Well, the thoughts are, you mentioned it, the run game is that San Francisco's got to find a way to get more on the ground. Brock Purdy hasn't looked fully comfortable once again throwing the football, so you've got to get that balance back. And if you're Detroit and you're going to run the football like this, you're going to do it all game long. It is going to be a slow death for this 49er team. They got to find a way to slow that down and force Detroit into a drop-back game, but they're winning first and second down right now. Let's make it third down much easier. And when it's tough, Jared Goff has been awesome on third down.
Good notes here by Doug Strauss, our statistician out of Denver. Just the 24th time in NFL postseason history that a visiting team scored 24 points in the first half. Detroit had 13 plays of 10 yards or more. San Francisco, 131 total yards. Detroit scored on 4 of their 5 drives. Here is the opening kickoff of the second half by the Lions. It is in and out of the end zone to the 25 and to the sideline, and Laura Oakman.
What has gone wrong for the San Francisco 49ers? Well, Kyle Shanahan jumped into that defensively, saying we've got to figure out how to close down the space. Way too much space in our zone. They're picking us apart, and even when we are able to get there, we miss the tackle. Offensively, how do you get into a rhythm that has been lacking? He said, quote, score right when we come out.
Here they go with that chance. Laura, thank you from the 25-yard line. Purdy of San Francisco is under center. He moves his fullback. He gets the snap, pitching out to McCaffrey over the right tackle, 25, outside the numbers, the 30, broke a tackle, and just plunges his way to the 33. And on the play, picks up 8. Laura, more from you downstairs.
Campbell did think about going for it as the seconds ticked down in that half. He said, I would if we were a tick closer, but right decision. What are they doing so well defensively? Third down protection. I'll finish in a second.
Second down and 2 under center. Purdy snap goes downfield. Caught in stride. Samuel at the 40. Down to the Detroit 41. Angling across the logo to the far side. On the numbers, tackled. It's a catch and run at 26. Great way for the Niners to start, Laura, this second half.
Kevin, 30 minutes away from the first ever Super Bowl. Dan Campbell told his locker room, do what we did the last 2 playoff games all season. Play our game. They're not going anywhere. They have championship pedigree. We have to go earn it.
First and 10 from the 41 of Detroit. Shotgun snap. Purdy throws a lateral pass. Caught by Samuel. Breaks a tackle. 45 near sideline 40. Down to the 35-yard line of Detroit. Knocked out of bounds. Shy of a first, but very close. About a 9-yard gain. A catch and run. Kurt Warner to the 32 of the Lions. And the Niners have come out with gusto here in the second half.
That was a perfect play call by the defense of the Detroit Lions. They brought pressure off the side, had to flip it out to Deebo Samuel. Cam Sutton was out there one-on-one, hit him as soon as he caught the football. But as we say, the first guy does not bring Deebo Samuel down, throws him off and picks up 9.
32 of Detroit, under center with the second one is Purdy. McCaffrey in the backfield, wide receiver in motion. Snap, fake handoff, end around pitch, goes to Samuel, runs back to the 40, and is brought down for a loss. Hit on the play by Jack Campbell. They lose 3. It was 2nd and 1. Now it's 3rd and 4 on the second half's opening drive with a 24-7 Detroit lead and 2 minutes gone in the third.
It looked like the same run that Jameson Williams had on the fake run reverse from about the same area on the field to get the first touchdown for the Detroit Lions, but the Lions defense was not having it. Good contain on the backside to force Deebo Samuel to stop his feet and come back.
Onwuzurike was there as well from the 35 of Detroit. 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. 4-man rush. He's running. He throws as he's hit. Little pass. Leaping one hand. Falling down. Catch made by Jennings at the 26 in the middle of the field. And he's got the first down. Landing on his back hard inside the hash mark with a gain of 8. What a catch. What a throw by Purdy for a San Francisco first down.
All right, I'm going to let you say what a throw. That was a hold your breath, flip it up back in the middle of the field where there's a lot of bodies, and hope your guy makes a play. And Jennings made a play, but holy cow, that was a dangerous throw.
But they kind of need that philosophy, don't they? They're down 24-7. Taking the opening kickoff of the second half now to the 27-yard line of Detroit. Shotgun snap to Purdy on 1st and 10. Hand off McCaffrey, directed over the guard. Bounces outside, got about a yard gain, and brought down by Kaminsky on the line. And picks up 2. 2nd down and 8. Ball will be at the 25 of Detroit with Kurt Warner and Laura Oakman on the sideline. Kevin Harlan here on Westwood One. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game presented by Intuit TurboTax. 2nd down 8. Scarlet jerseys, metallic gold pants and helmets, moving on the grass at dusk here in Northern California from right to left. 2nd down 8, 25 of Detroit. Shotgun snap, 5-man rush. He throws a pass. Purdy does to the near sideline over the head of Juszczyk and out of bounds. The pressure was there. Kurt, there was nobody open. He threw it away, incomplete.
A good decision. He came back to throw his swing pass on the left-hand side, and one of the Lions defenders had snuck underneath it. If he throws a good pass there, it is probably an interception, and there's a lot of green grass in front of him. So good decision by Purdy, but you think about what Kyle Shanahan said at the half, right? You never like to use bad experiences, but he was in a big game once where he was up 28-3 and lost that football game. Try to let your guys know that anything is possible.
3rd and 8, pass down the middle, incomplete at the 5 for a leaping receiver. And down went Jennings. He thought he had space. The pass was high, whistling over his head as he was leaping high, and his glove high above that golden helmet, incomplete. It's 4th and 8. And they brought the field goal unit on, Kurt, to try for 3 on the opening drive of the second half with 11:06 to go in the third.
Said it many times. This offense and pass game is built between the numbers and between the hashes. We've seen some dangerous throws by Brock Purdy, a couple good throws in there. But, man, you put the ball up high in the middle, bad things can happen.
Jake Moody, a 43-yard field goal. Ball put down. The kick is up, and it's perfect. Right down the middle, end over end to our left. And a 43-yard field goal, and the Niners cut into that Detroit lead, now 24-10. With that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol, the trusted choice for a close and comfortable shave. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. 11:02 third quarter, 24-10. Detroit leading San Francisco. This is Westwood One's coverage of the Conference Championship Sunday.
Well, hello, Mid-Michigan.
Presents the Believe family of podcasts covering the latest sports across all professional sports leagues and major college sports teams, with current or former players hosting. Just search for BLEAV podcasts to find your favorite wherever you listen.
Fees. It's easy to get started and easy to earn rewards just by doing your normal banking activities each month.
Must meet eligibility requirements. Federally insured by the NCUA.
C&M Contractors is an all-inclusive residential contractor based in mid-Michigan. From initial design to project completion, they'll do it all. C&M Contractors has a team of professionals who prioritize top-quality service. They'll make sure you're satisfied with the excellent results they deliver. If you're in need of a new construction home, pole building, or home improvement project, they have experienced professionals that will handle your project with detail and care. Call C&M Contractors today or find more information at cnmcontractorsllc.com.
The burgers from the Rathskeller are so delicious, they should be illegal. The Guilty Burger with bacon, pepper jack, and sautéed onions. The Less Guilty Burger with turkey, lettuce, tomato, mayo, and cheese. Or the Not Guilty Burger, a vegan burger with honey habanero, onions, and olives. Stop in for these burgers and more, and check out the new menu at the Rathskeller, 600 East Midland Street in Bay City. The Rathskeller. Stop in. We'll feed you.
Check out the Milwaukee Tools showroom inside Vassar Building Center. Milwaukee Tools is an industry leader in durability and performance. From Milwaukee Tools to accessories, Vassar Building Center supplies everyone, from the home builder to the do-it-yourselfer. So step out of the box and into Vassar Building Center, providing an exceptional customer service experience, one project at a time.
New score, early second half, field goal for the Niners, 24-10. Detroit on top. COVID-19 can keep you on the sidelines. If you're more lucky to get very sick from COVID, ask your doctor if a prescription oral treatment is right for you. Visit COVID19.com, sponsored by Pfizer. The Niners will kick off from right to left. The boot is away after the 43-yard field goal. And Reynolds lets it go over his head in the end zone. Touchback, Kurt Warner to the 25. I know you have quarterbacked in a Super Bowl with a halftime lead. What happened in that one?
Well, I've been in a couple, right? I was up 16-0, 16-point lead. This one was a 17, going into the half, and we ended up getting into a tie game and having to win it late. I was down 14 points in another one, came back and tied the game. I was in a championship game that was ironically 24-6 at the half. The other team scored 19 unanswered to take the lead, and we had to win late. So this is not a lead that can't be overcome. Detroit's got to come out and establish something early.
Lions first and 10 from the 25. Here's a short pass after he got the snap. He hits his tight end, Laporta, who caught it at the 30 and woes up the far sideline in front of his own bench to the 41-yard line of Detroit. It's a catch and run and a short pass to the rookie tight end, a second-team All-Pro, and he gallops for 16, a Detroit first down at their own 41.
Love the play call, running it the first half. Come out with the quick play action. Nice little dump off to the tight end for a big play.
The quarterback, Goff, has Montgomery at his side in the shotgun from his own Lion 41. Four-man front, shotgun snap, pitch out Montgomery, blocked by Sewell, coming to the near side, over the right tackle, got to the 45, wheeling his way to the 46 and running into the San Francisco bench below us. Kurt, gain on the play of 6, second down 4 for the Lions coming up.
Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for the Lions, is a hot coaching commodity. I know a lot of the head coaching jobs have disappeared at this point, but at some point in the near future, there's no doubt he's going to get one, and he's calling an excellent game tonight. The change up in the run game between the tackle runs and tosses to the outside, the play action, as we just saw in the first play of the second half, doing a nice job of keeping this defense off balance.
Lions with a 2nd and 4, lining up, flags are thrown, bodies are moving on the lines at 9:53 of the third.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 98. It's a 5-yard penalty. Yards is enough for a first down.
Javon Hargrave will pick that up on the defensive line for Kyle Shanahan's Niners. And they're going to move that ball up, and that gives them a first down.
Couldn't see the movement there. The whole entire left side of the Detroit offensive line moved. I thought it was motion, but they saw a little bit of movement by the defensive tackle, and both of them stepped off to get the penalty called.
48 of San Francisco, Goff under center for Detroit. 1st and 10, got the snap, hands off Montgomery, grabbed by Young, takes him up the middle between the hash marks, running over the center, Kurt down to the 41-yard line of San Francisco. Hard-earned bowling ball run, Montgomery 7 yards, right into the teeth of that Niner D.
I tell you what, it's pretty amazing. Coming into the year, you would have thought this defensive front of the 49ers was going to be their strength. They even traded for Chase Young. You thought they would dominate there tonight. Not a lot of pressure on Jared Goff in the pass game and being dominated as the Detroit Lions run downhill right at him.
41-yard line of San Francisco. Second down 3. Goff under center. Got the snap. Hands off Montgomery over the left tackle. Crosses the 40 on the hash mark and down to the 36-yard line of San Francisco. Continues to just make one move, make a miss, gaining 5. Another first down for the Lions. The clock ticking, 8:45 here in the third. 24-10 Detroit.
And this is when you need one of those front four to be able to make a quick move and create a tackle for loss. There is no penetration whatsoever. So the offensive line and the running backs are up on the linebackers before they have a chance to react.
Back to pass, Goff from the 36. Throws down the near sideline. Incomplete. A lunging attempt at the 10-yard line. Down the near sideline by Laporta. The pass a little overthrown. Down the near side. Deep in San Francisco territory. It's incomplete in 2nd and 10. The NFL Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon are back. Catch the Skills Show this Thursday, 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN. Flag football and more skills Sunday, February 4th at 3 on ABC, ESPN, and Disney. Detroit will be now in their 30th snap in San Francisco territory with a 2nd and 10 at the San Francisco 36. In the gun, looking at 4, shotgun snap, 4-man rush, easy throw to the numbers, caught by Laporta at the 30 and brought down quickly by Dre Greenlaw. He picks up 6 on that short little throw. It's now 3rd and 4. The ball thrown to the far side of the field, now at the 30 of San Francisco.
How good has Sam Laporta been?
Amazing.
Setting a rookie tight end record for receptions this year, but he has just been money. He doesn't drop the football. He's been a great go-to guy, and he can do so many different things. The short, quick plays like that to use his body, and he's also got the speed and ability to get down the field as well.
In the shotgun formation with the 3rd and 4 at the 30-yard line, amonra. St. Brown is in the backfield. A shotgun snap and the handoff to the wide receiver who runs over the left tackle. Got to the 28 and picks up 2 on 3rd and 4, and that brings up 4th and 2 for Detroit. And the clock at 7.5 and ticking here in the third, and a 14-point lead for the Detroit Lions. How about this one, Kurt? 4th and 2.
Well, do you go for it here? Is this one that you try to draw them off sides and get the first down? You want something good. You'd love to have points to match the 49ers points here, but they've been aggressive all year. Let's see if Dan Campbell does it again.
28 is San Francisco, 4th and 2. Goff in the gun. 5 in the secondary. Shotgun snap. 4-man rush. They get him. He gets away, and he throws a line drive. Caught. Dropped on a dive. On the numbers. Dropped there by Josh Reynolds. Reynolds, the receiver on the numbers, would have had the first down had he held on. It was a low pass. Hit him right in the hands, and I think it was catchable. What do you think?
Yeah, it was tough. It was away from the receiver, but you're right. I mean, it was in his hands. He had a chance to catch it. Jared Goff had to slide and move, and I think that's what made the throw a little wider than he wanted to. Man, I'm not sure if I agree with that call right there. They were trying to get it to Gibbs, and then he had to come off in a little bit of an errant throw.
San Francisco defense holds. Timeout on the field. 6:58 in the third. Lions 24, Niners 10. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
If you're like most people, you've had your fair share of financial questions. Questions like, can I afford my son's travel hockey team? What if my daughter doesn't get that soccer scholarship? Will I be able to enjoy golf in retirement? At Empower, we know these questions can be stressful. We're here to help answer your what ifs and empower what's next. Join 18 million Americans and take control of your financial future. Start today at empower.com. Sponsored by Empower Personal Wealth.
Plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Wondering which companies do the best job supporting the environment? Just Capital is a nonprofit that measures and tracks large companies on the things that matter most to the public. Learn who's doing good for the world at justcapital.com. You think they should have gone for 3 there? The Lions, they had a good shot at it. They would have then led 27-10.
I mean, I do. I'm a guy that says take the points all the time. When you have the lead, you want to score. And the 49ers had a nice drive, but all they did was get 3 out of it. If you can balance that out and have a 3-score game, you take it. I understand they've been aggressive. They've had a lot of success in those situations, but I'm a guy that likes to play the odds, take points, and put the pressure back on the other team.
On downs, Niners take over, throwing 28. 1st and 10, shotgun snap. Here's a quick lateral throw caught by Samuel. Breaks a tackle on the 30, goes to the 40, breaks another tackle there, swerves inside, runs the ball after the catch. The lateral throw up to the 45-yard line of San Francisco. Breaking tackle, slithering his way. Picks up 18 on the catch and run. It's a 1st and 10, a player down for Detroit, but what a big play to start this drive for San Francisco. And it's a gain, a catch and run of 17.
Did you say Deebo Samuel break a tackle? I heard that twice. You said that every time. And this is a big part of their offense. Quarterback Brock Purdy not playing great, not making a bunch of throws down the field. So you get him something easy early in this second half. Just flip it out there to one of your big playmakers, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, and allow them to do your work for you. Right there, he had 2 blockers in front of him. Give him a couple blockers. He's going to make something happen.
Kirby Joseph, a starting safety for the Lions, is now up on his feet, walking off under his own power. May have just had the wind knocked out of him, maybe a stinger. He's moving his left arm up and down and trying to get, it looks like, feel in it. Ball's up to the 45-yard line. Samuel, explosive play at 17 yards. 1st and 10, San Francisco, 6:39 in the 3rd. 24-10, Detroit leads. And Purdy brings his fingertips to his mouth, rents the tips of his fingers. He's got a 1st and 10. His tight end's in motion. He gets the shotgun snap. He sets. He launches a long pass. Spiral arching down the side. Incomplete. Flag thrown at the 10. Flag thrown at the 10. Going for Aiyuk. And he caught. He got the ball on a deflection and takes it in after the ball was deflected by Vildor. Flag was thrown on the play, bobbled, and let's see if they'll call it. It was tipped up. He fell down and bounced back up and took it into the end zone, thinking perhaps he had scored, and the ball may have even hit the grass. But they say the ball is inside the 5.
There is no foul in the play. The catch was made, and the runner was down at the contact at the 4.5-yard line. First down, San Francisco.
They go deep, and they get a 51-yard completion to Aiyuk on a ricochet ball by a falling down Detroit defensive back on the hash mark at the 4.
And through Vildor's hands, off his helmet, up in the air. Great concentration by Brandon Aiyuk to go out with that right hand and snag the ball. Luckily, the DB hit his leg as he was reaching out for the football, and that's what's going to make him down on the 5-yard line. But wow, what a play. They score a touchdown here. This momentum has fully shifted.
Detroit 4, under center, the San Francisco quarterback Purdy moves a receiver, gets the snap, 1st and goal, handoff, McCaffrey drilled on the line. Aleem McNeil came through and Branch. What a big-time hit. They throw McCaffrey, the rushing champion, for a 3-yard loss. And the loss is back to the 7. It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Niners, and 5:40, clock ticking in the 3rd.
They've been so effective over the last couple weeks with their blitzes in the secondary. Brian Branch coming off the side, untouched, able to hit Christian McCaffrey behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and goal from the 6. Purdy is in the gun, wipes his hands on the white towel, 3 wide, shotgun snap, 5-man rush, line drive throw, goal line, incomplete. Incomplete, looking for Aiyuk, and the coverage by Cam Sutton. It was thrown down the middle, 3 yards deep in the end zone, following the hash mark in. Incomplete, 3rd and goal, San Francisco.
Good coverage there. That ball missed Brandon Aiyuk. Hit Cam Sutton in the hands. Could have been an interception right there. Would not have been easy. Ball got on him pretty quickly, but nice coverage as he banged the receiver right at the line of scrimmage. Was able to come off force that bad throw.
It's 3rd and goal at the 6 of Detroit. In the shotgun, Purdy, receivers in tight. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush, moves to the right, throws a line drive pass, caught, leaping catch, touchdown, back to the end zone. Aiyuk, 9 yards deep in the middle, 6-yard touchdown pass by quarterback Brock Purdy of San Francisco. Late in the 3rd has just brought the San Francisco 49ers to within a 24-16 reach of the Lions.
Great route by Brandon Aiyuk, one of the best route runners in the league. Pushing up the field, made the DB think he was going to break out. Crossed his face, found the window, and a nice tight window throw by Brock Purdy before the safety could get there.
Moody's extra point, ball put down, kick is up, perfect. And the Niners are back in business. 5:17 to go here in the 3rd. And Detroit holding on to a 24-17 lead on a big-looking drive there by San Francisco and a 6-yard touchdown pass by Purdy. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Screeching brakes? Safer stops? Start with Duralast. New Duralast brake pads and rotors provide longer life and more stopping power when replaced together. Duralast brake pads have reduced noise and corrosion resistance with a limited lifetime warranty. Duralast rotors are designed for quiet, safe stops and meet or exceed the performance of the original rotors on your vehicle. Find Duralast only at America's #1 brake destination, AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. BetMGM is offering new customers a chance to score $158 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the BetMGM app and sign up using the bonus code VEGAS58, VEGAS58. Then place a $5 moneyline wager on the big game. You'll receive $158 in bonus bets instantly, regardless of your wager's outcome. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older only. Michigan only. New customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards or non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger. Because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more straight talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. Thanks, kids. They're finally worth it.
And now get a Samsung Galaxy A14 included when you buy an extended Silver Unlimited plan. Find us at straighttalk.com. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com. Device offer ends 4/14/24. Online only, excludes taxes and fees.
Back in Santa Clara with Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan in the Grainger broadcast booth. Huddle up with Grainger to get more done. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by one of over 250 branch locations. Well, a 51-yard completion on a deflection to Aiyuk. Then a short 6-yard touchdown pass on a leap, belt high in the back of the end zone to Aiyuk from Purdy. New game, here's the ensuing kickoff, a line drive which goes through the hands of a deep back man at the 5 and ricochets into the end zone. That was receiver Antoine Green, went right through his hands like a hot potato. All right, Lions have it. 1st and 10, 25. Laura Oakman, down to you.
George Kittle told me people point out their wins. They never came from behind. He said we gained confidence from last week, but also 2019 Super Bowl year, 2021 NFC Championship. Last year, our backs were against the wall in just about every single game. We had to find out crazy ways to win. Our DNA, the struggle is our DNA. That's where our bond and confidence come from.
1st and 10 under center, the quarterback off from his own 25, spins, ball jarred free, and a handoff to Gibbs. It's loose. It's a fumble. The Niners have recovered. The Niners have recovered at the 24-yard line on a rugged hit on the rookie running back Gibbs. Armstead got it. Oh, how this game is turned.
They was a problem with the handoff, the exchange from the get-go with Jahmyr Gibbs. Looked like his arms were in the wrong spot, and Jared Goff gave it to him. He was holding it like a loaf of bread and never got it tucked away as he went into all those bodies. Sure enough, the ball's going to come flinging out of there in a situation like that. Just secure the ball, go down, don't put it in harm's way. And holy cow, Big Mo is on the side of the 49ers right now.
All right, 24-yard line after the Detroit turnover, the fumble by the rookie running back Gibbs. The quarterback Purdy is in the gun. He moves his tight end, the shotgun snap, a quick throw to the near side. Kittle 25, then upended with a good tackle by Sutton. On the near sideline, a lateral throw and short, and Kittle, who's been very quiet today, losing a yard back to the 25. It'll be second down at about 11 for the Niners, who trailed 24-17.
Great play by Cam Sutton. It was the same play they ran to Deebo Samuel early in that last drive. A quick little screen pass to George Kittle, and Cam Sutton able to sneak underneath Juszczyk's block and hit Kittle as soon as he caught the football.
5 in the secondary, 25 at Detroit. Purdy second down 11. He's in the shotgun formation. Aiyuk in motion. Shotgun snap knee high. He rears back. Now he runs up the middle of the 25. Cuts outside the 20. Chase to the 15. Near side 10. Broke a tackle. Backpedaling to the 5. Falls at the 4. Down the near side. The San Francisco quarterback ran it 21 yards. First and goal to go. San Francisco.
He's got a little of this in him. Looking for Deebo Samuel on the right-hand side. Didn't have him, tucks it, and he wasn't going down. He was standing up, going to try to run through a defender. That's exactly what you need sometimes as a quarterback. Athletic quarterback, make a play in the run game to get you going in the pass.
From the 4 of Detroit, first and goal, San Francisco. Purdy under center. Moves his receiver, the snap. Jet sweep, Samuel 5, near sideline, dragging a defender to the 1. Aiming for the pylon, coming to the near sideline, and picking up 3 inside the Detroit 2. Second down and goal. Wow.
Talked about how good this Detroit Lions defense has been against the run. Here throughout the playoffs, the longest rush they had given up until that Purdy run was a 16-yarder by Tampa Bay last week. Go figure, it's the quarterback that goes and gets the big one.
There's an I formation, second down, goal inside the 2 of Detroit. Purdy under center, snap, spin, handoff, McCaffrey, touchdown, over the guard. Boring his way through for 6. What a comeback by San Francisco. Now, late in the third quarter, they've come all the way back from 2 touchdowns down to within a point, with the extra point coming up to tie this game.
And Kevin, there's still 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. I mean, it's 24-7 coming out of the half. Hasn't even been a full quarter, and this sucker is tied back up.
All right, for the tie here is Moody. The snap down, the extra point kick up and good. We're tied at 24. Unbelievable comeback by San Francisco. The crowd going crazy. 3:02 in the third, tied at 24. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
As the world keeps changing, so does COVID-19. That's why this season's COVID-19 shots have been updated. They're designed to help protect against recent variants. Learn more about a COVID-19 vaccine option at scheduleacovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply by February 12th and we'll waive your application fee. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes, along with more than 125 degrees and certificates in in-demand fields like business, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more. Gain the skills and credentials you need to achieve your career goals. Pay no application fee if you apply by February 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Welcome back. All right, Jimmy, our Army veteran for $400. Are you ready to answer the next question?
Actually, I'm good.
Huh?
Well, I already earn and save $473 a year on average with Navy Federal Credit Union. So, yeah.
All members of the armed forces, all veterans, and their families can earn and save more every year with a Navy Federal membership. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA. Dollar value based on the 2022 Navy Federal Member Giveback Study.
As the world keeps changing, so does COVID-19. That's why this season's COVID-19 shots have been updated. They're designed to help protect against recent variants. Learn more about a COVID-19 vaccine option at scheduleatcovidvax.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The 49ers have scored 17 unanswered points to tie the game. Ricker Warner and Laura Oakman, Kevin Harlan here on Westwood One. Welcome back to the NFC Championship Game presented by Intuit TurboTax. Well, 2 touchdowns by the Niners in just under 4 minutes since the Lions decided not to attempt a field goal when they were on top 24-10. It would have made it had they hit it, a 27-10 game.
No doubt. I mean, I said it. I'm always about taking the points, but as much as anything, it's about slowing down the momentum because it's real in big moments like this.
You can feel it now. The kickoff by San Francisco to our left is in the end zone and out. It's a touchback. And now we're going to see what these Lions are made of. 1st and 10 from their own 25. They've been outgained here in the second half. We're late in the third, 146-41 in yards. And they break huddle, and they're all white in silver helmets. They've got it 1st and 10. Goff is at his 25, and he's under center. His running back is Montgomery. His receivers are in tight. It's a snap and a spin and a handoff. Montgomery stoned at the line, hit by Young. Chase Young got him running over the guard between the hash mark. No gain. 2nd down, 10 Detroit. And the clock is ticking here in the third at 2:45.
It's just amazing how you see players bounce around, how they feel the momentum. This defense bouncing around, very active right now, that they're back in a tie game.
Shotgun formation for Goff, 2nd and 10 from his Detroit 25. Looks at 3 on the line, 5 in the secondary, pointing out his protections. Montgomery off his left hip. Shotgun snap, right tackle block, setting up, line drive, wobbly throw down the middle. And it was caught, it looked like, by Laporte at the 38. Now they say he dropped it, no catch, incomplete. At the 38, right up the middle on the hash mark. 38 to Detroit, incomplete. Now it'll be 3rd down and a long 9. Incomplete to the rookie tight end.
Gibson was back there, and as soon as the ball got to Laporta, he was there to throw that shoulder in, give enough contact to knock that football out.
In the shotgun formation outside is Detroit 25. 3rd down, long 9, short 10 for the quarterback, Jared Goff. Looks at a 4-man front. Arms outstretched, shotgun snap, 5-man rush. They bring the blitz. Here's a line drive, dropped across the middle, dropped at the 40-yard line, dropped by Josh Reynolds, and he had the ball right on the number 8 in the middle of his uniform. It's incomplete. It's 4th down. The punting unit is out there.
I thought that Jared Goff came back looking to his right, and Josh Reynolds was coming from his left. I thought he was throwing the ball to Laporta there, and I wonder if Josh Reynolds felt the same thing as it just went sailing by his head and hit him right in the number, but it's as if he didn't pick up the ball quick enough.
Jack Fox will punt for Detroit. He was whacked as he punted. The ball back, and Ray McLeod lets it bounce to the 5. It goes straight up, lands at the 2, and saved at the 1. Now the officials are saying, did he stay in? Nope, it went in the end zone. It barely must have hit the goal line, and so it's a touchback. It'll go to the 20. Yep, we can look at it on replay. Good call. And a timeout taken. 17 unanswered by San Francisco. They have tied Detroit at 24. 2:01 to play in the third. There's a timeout on the field, and you're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Finding quality candidates for your small business is no little league game, but Indeed can help you cover all your hiring bases. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Nix the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team today.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Welcome back to Santa Clara, along with Kurt Warner and Laura Oakman, Kevin Harlan, and together with Navy Federal Credit Union, we'd like to thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast of the NFC Championship Game, coast to coast on Westwood One, and give an extra special shout out to the over 1 million men and women in uniform stationed around the world in military bases and ships at sea listening to this broadcast and defending our nation. Navy Federal Credit Union proudly serves the armed forces, the DOD, veterans and their families. Our members are the mission. Learn more at NavyFederal.org. After the 74-yard Detroit punt, and it was a beauty, and an all-time Lion record, they went into the end zone. It's a touchback to the 20, and Brock Purdy, who has scored his 3 opportunities here in the second half to tie the game, has it first and 10 at his 20. Shotgun snap, drops back 3, hit as he throws, got away. He's now running to the near side on the numbers, and he throws down the near sideline, and he has a pass that is caught chest high by Juszczyk at the 30-yard line. He found the escape hatch and connects for 10 with his fullback, who is stationed by himself at the 30 on the near sideline in front of his own bench, and it's a first and 10 at the Niner 30.
Had him dead to rights with the pressure off the right-hand side. You got to bring him down. Well done by number 13. As you said, find the escape hatch, get out the backside, and then the big fullback with the nice footwork on the sideline to tap him in bounds.
First and 10, Niner 30. Under center, the quarterback, Purdy got it, and he hands off to a weaving running back, and McCaffrey takes it up the middle over the guard to the 37-yard line of San Francisco. And a pickup of 8, bringing up second and 2, pausing now 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. Coast to coast and around the world, this is Westwood One, your home for the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl 58.
WKQZ, Midland, Saginaw, Bay City, a Cumulus Media station.
Your home for Detroit Lions football is the rock station, Z93.
Purdy under center. His San Francisco 38 gets the snap. Second and 2. Hands off McCaffrey. Over the left guard. Broke a tackle at the 40. Inside the numbers. Diving out to the 44 for a San Francisco first down. On a second and 2, Purdy picks up 6. And they move the chains with 30 seconds to play in the third.
And it just seems like all those plays that Detroit got in the first half, all those little breaks went their direction, not going their direction this half. The tip off the helmet for the big catch. Chance to get a big sack right there, and Brock Purdy able to avoid the sack and get a big play first down the field. But those little things made a difference early in the game, are making a difference on the other side here later.
San Francisco 44, Purdy under center, first and 10, offset eye. Looks over a 4-man front, zeros on the clock. Third quarter has come to a close. What a third quarter for the Niners. 17 unanswered points to tie the game at 24-24. In the NFC Championship Game, Lions and San Francisco. Let's take a break and go to the fourth quarter. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
For fast sore throat relief, try Vicks Vapor Cool Drops. With maximum strength menthol and a powerful rush of Vicks vapors that works in seconds. Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks Vapor Cool Drops.
Attention, attention. I'm calling on the trendsetters and the underdogs, the disruptors and the slept on, the ones who've been told they're too much. Welcome to NFL Flag. In this game, there's a position for everyone. No matter who you are, just bring it. Get ready to run, throw, jump, and fly. This game is our game. Let's play. Visit NFLflag.com to find a league and get playing today.
If you only have a 401k, you're not getting the most for retirement.
Wait, what?
Add a Robinhood IRA on top, then they'll boost it by 3%.
You can do that?
And if you transfer in any retirement account, you get 3% on top of that.
Is there a limit to the match?
No limit. Robinhood Gold gets you the biggest contribution match of any IRA on the market. Sign up for Robinhood Gold at Robinhood.com/boost by April 30th. Subscription fees apply.
Investing involves risk. 3% match requires gold for 1 year. From first match, must keep IRA for 5 years. Match on transfer subject to additional terms and conditions. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
Shop literally millions of new and used cars on AutoTrader. If you see a car on TV, driving by on your street, in your dreams, whenever really, pretty much any car you see, you can find one like it for sale on AutoTrader.
It's Wrangler season out there. Warmer days, cooler nights, open roads, endless horizons. And you need to be ready in jeans made for the unpredictable. Wrangler, for the ride of life. Shop our newest styles today at Wrangler.com.
Tonight's broadcast of the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One is sponsored in part by Grainger, Barbasol Shaving Cream, by Wendy's, Progressive Insurance, AutoZone, and by NFL.com. We start the fourth quarter. San Francisco's got the ball. They've outscored Detroit in the second half in that third quarter 17-0 to tie the game at 24. Kurt Warner, here we go, the fourth. You buckled in?
I am. San Francisco, 131 yards the entire first half, 170 in the third quarter alone.
Shotgun snap, 1st and 10. San Francisco 44. The quarterback caught it. Sidearm throw laterally to Samuel and drilled with no gain on the play, maybe a yard. Let's put him at the 45 of the Niners and 2nd down and 9 coming up for San Francisco. Game tied 24-24.
Gildoer was the first guy there, and he did make the tackle on Deebo Samuel. Now, Deebo Samuel pulled him for 2 yards there and drug him forward, but nice job holding on to that ankle and bringing him down.
Scarlet red jerseys, metallic gold pants, metallic gold helmets. In this fourth quarter, Niners moving from our left to our right on the grass from their own 45. Shotgun snap to Purdy. 2nd and 9. 5-man rush. Line drive throw. Caught over the shoulder. 40-yard line. Kittle. Down to the 35 and the 30 of Detroit. On the far sideline right in front of the Lion bench. Caught it. That's his biggest play tonight. On 2nd down and 9, he picks up 27 on a beautiful throw by Purdy and put him deep in Detroit territory.
Really good protection up front, too. Christian McCaffrey stays in to help the big guys. George Kittle faking as if he's going to run a deep cross, comes back to the corner, fakes out the DB, and a wide open George Kittle, and as you said, a nice ball by Purdy for another big play.
Niners have not led tonight, 27 to Detroit, 1st and 10. There's the snap to Purdy, and it's a handoff to McCaffrey over the left tackle, crossing the 25 on the numbers, far side of the field to the 23, and he picks up 4 there, so 2nd down and 6 for San Francisco. We're a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
And these are the moments where you need somebody. Somebody's got to step up. That's usually what determines these big games when they get tight, is who's got that game-changing playmaker on their side to step up with a sack or to step up with a tackle for loss, or even on the other side to break a tackle and go the distance.
Long huddle by San Francisco. Now they kind of disband and stand around, and the clock is ticking with the ball, and a timeout will be taken.
San Francisco takes its first timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
At 12:57, and now 2 remaining for the Niners and 3 timeouts for Detroit. Thursday, February 8th, stars are out in Vegas, kicking off Super Bowl 58 weekend with NFL honors presented by Invisalign. Celebrate the 2023 NFL season with host Keegan-Michael Key. Watch the CBS network, the NFL network, and streaming on Paramount Plus and NFL Plus. And visit NFL.com/honors for more. Tied at 24. Little more than 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. A big play of 27 yards to Kittle, the tight end, with a catch and run. 2nd down and 6, San Francisco at the Lion 23. In the shotgun, Purdy wiping his hands on the white towel off his belt buckle. Looks at a 4-man front. Shotgun snap, cocks his arm. He's getting out of a messy pocket, runs up the middle, the 25, the 20, broke a tackle at the 15, diving ahead to the 13-yard line between the hash marks, right down the middle. When he saw terror, he runs for 10, and Kurt Warner picks up a first down to the 13 of Detroit.
He's getting stuck on his first read, but he's doing a nice job of getting out of some trouble. A few big runs here or big escapes in this second half, and it's been a big starter for this offense. You see everybody get fired up. The fans get fired up every time he tucks it, and it goes a little bit harder on contact to make a few extra yards.
13 of Detroit, 1st and 10 San Francisco. Purdy's under center, gets the snap, 5-man rush, gets a block from Juszczyk, cocks his arm, looks, hit, sacked back at the 21 on the hash. Right up the middle, looking, and no one was free. Good coverage by the Lions, and down he goes, sacked on the play at the 20 of Detroit in a loss of 7.
It's another one where I felt he got off his initial read too soon. Deebo Samuel was coming on the crossing route. He was the inside receiver with the post on the outside. He looked at Deebo and then got to the post. If he stays on Deebo Samuel, he separates right about the goal line and sets the football out there. I believe he's got a touchdown, Kevin.
We are tied in the fourth quarter. It is 2nd down and 17 after the sack at the 20-yard line of Detroit. Purdy by himself in the gun, 5-man rush. There's the snap. He's hit again and brought down again. The Detroit defense is answering the call when needed most, and they bring him down back at the 23-yard line of the Lions and sacked outside the hash. That time it was a lean McNeil on the line that got him, Kurt.
Well, once again, holding the football. Come back. It's a quick throw. You don't have it. Just kick it outside to Christian McCaffrey. Let him go one-on-one. He's getting stuck on his first read and hanging there a little bit too long, and it's causing some issues.
San Francisco has come back to tie at 24. They've got the ball at the 22 of Detroit. Shotgun snap, 3rd and 28-man rush. There's a throw across the middle to Samuel. He tried to break a tackle, and he did, staggering his way with the stiff arm on a shallow cross. He got it at the 15, running to the numbers toward the far sideline, and down he went, gain of 7, bringing up 4th and 12. Niners will try to get their first lead of the game as their field goal unit takes the field, and the clock is ticking at 10:15 of the fourth.
Well, that was what I was talking about, right? You need somebody to step up. You need some guys to step up in these critical moments. Well, bend but not break. Good job by that Detroit defense to get a couple plays and a couple sacks and force the 3-point attempt.
San Francisco has never led. Here is Jake Moody with a 33-yard field goal try. Good snap, ball put down, kick is up and good! Right down the middle, the Niners have come back with 20 unanswered points to not only tie the game, but to take a lead right there for the first time tonight. 9:52 to play in the contest. 27-24, San Francisco with that field goal here in the NFC Championship Game. With that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol, the trusted choice for a close and comfortable shave. Close Shave America, Close Shave Barbasol. 9:52 to play in the fourth. The Niners have their first lead, 27-24 in this NFC Championship Game. Let's step aside. This is Westwood One's coverage of Championship Sunday.
Rocking you then.
Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there.
Rocking you now. Your rock station.
Z93.
New year, new savings at Sweet Deals. Save 50% or more on extraordinary restaurant, product, and entertainment deals. And don't forget to check out our amazing travel packages. Take advantage of huge savings today at sweetdeals.com. That's sweetdeals.com.
Hey, it's Breck. Want to know why Matt and Adam from The Morning After call me Brecky 3 Drinks? Follow us on social media and you'll see. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search for Z93 Rock and smash that follow button.
The American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage. The American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage as the nation's blood supply has dropped to critically low levels. Blood and platelet donations are needed now for people counting on life-saving care after accidents, surgeries, and those facing critical treatments for cancer and sickle cell disease. You can take action today. Make an appointment to give blood. To book a time, use the Red Cross Blood Donor app, visit redcrossblood.org, or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to schedule your appointment.
Hey, it's Breck. Like the 90s like I like the 90s? Check out Revenge of the 90s every weekday at noon. I play 3 songs from the decade that brought us grunge, Beanie Babies, and Dolly the Sheep. You can listen live at therockstationz93.com.
When your business information is missing or inconsistent across the internet, search engines won't find you, and customers won't either. Help ensure customers see you and not your competitors. Boost your findability. Cumulusboost.com. CUMULUS Boost.com.
Welcome back to the NFC Championship Game presented by Intuit TurboTax. San Francisco's got their first lead. They just kicked a 33-yard field goal, and the subsequent kickoff is out of the end zone to our right to Detroit. It's a touchback, Kurt, to the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for the Lions. I wonder if that defensive stand limiting San Francisco to just 3 and not a touchdown may have slowed the momentum in this one a little.
Well, we'll see. San Francisco, almost 15 minutes of time of possession in the second half to just 5 for Detroit. You get stuck over there on the sideline. Tough to get a feel for the game going again, so they're going to need somebody on offense to make that big play and spark them.
Goff under center from his 25, got the snap, 1st and 10, throws downfield, ball is juggled, bobbled, and then picked up by Jamison Williams. He was battling a defensive back, and it was Thomas. They jousted for the ball. They both fall down far sideline at the 47 of Detroit, and he catches it on a 22-yarder, and the ball exchanged hands about 3 times before the Lion receiver cradled it and fell.
No doubt. That went from a catch to an interception to a catch. Great job by Williams to hang on to it and fight it away from Thomas and get that big play we were talking about.
Under center from his own 47 of Detroit. There's the snap to Goff. 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Montgomery. Stiff arm by the 40 down the near sideline. He goes to the 50 and then to the near sideline, the 45, and down at the 37-yard line of San Francisco. Montgomery bowed way back, got the ball, ran it on the near sideline, and picks up 16 for another first down for Detroit.
And there it is. Start chipping away at that momentum. Big play by Williams. A little flip outside. It's been successful all night. Montgomery chipping away a little bit more. Got 37 more yards to chip away to try to take that momentum back.
At the San Francisco 37 in the gun, 1st and 10 for Goff. 4-man rush. There's the snap. It's a flea flicker on a handoff to Montgomery. Gets it back to Goff. Winds up, long pass down the near side at the goal line. Throwing incomplete. Down the near sideline looking for the speed merchant Jamison Williams. Incomplete. He was double teamed at the goal line. It's 2nd and 10 for Detroit.
I didn't think he was going to throw this. Had a free safety back there in the middle that I thought was tracking the football. Didn't take the right angle on it and banged into Williams just at the last second. But man, that throw went right between Williams' hands. Maybe the contact of the free safety messed him up just enough.
Ambry Thomas is down. He was one of the 2 San Francisco defenders right at the goal line. That is where he is sitting, where the play was broken up. There's an injury timeout. There's 8:28 to play in the game. At 27-24, San Francisco come from behind lead. We step aside as you're listening to the NFL NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
BetMGM is offering new customers a chance to score $158 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the BetMGM app and sign up using the bonus code VEGAS58, VEGAS58. Then place a $5 moneyline wager on the big game. You'll receive $158 in bonus bets instantly, regardless of your wager's outcome. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age or older only. Michigan only. New customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Rewards or non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 7 days. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
Wake up not knowing what you want? Now you can have a little of everything. With Wendy's Breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles, you can mix and match your very own perfect pairing of our delicious morning favorites. Choose from the sausage biscuit, egg or cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, or medium hot coffee. The choice is all yours, not somebody else's. Get breakfast just the way you want it with Wendy's Breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles today. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate, or hiring someone to move your piano instead of doing it yourself. So, do things the better way. Bundle home and auto and save up to 25% with Allstate.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the maximum available savings off the home policy. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
With Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan, Granger broadcast booth on a 63-degree night in Santa Clara. Logan Ryan is the new defensive back taking the place of Thomas. Second down 10. Gibbs the back. Detroit at the 37 of San Francisco, trailing by 3. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush. And Goff throws to the near sideline, high and uncatchable for his running back, Gibbs, who is covered on the play by the speedy linebacker, Greenlaw, near sideline at the San Francisco 32, incomplete. Now 3rd and 10 coming up, Kurt.
It's a play they've tried numerous times. Choice route out of the backfield with Jahmyr Gibbs, and that time he finally got some separation to the outside. There's a little push up front. Jared Goff just short on the football up and over his running back's head.
5 in the secondary. Goff in the gun. 37 of San Francisco, 3rd and 10. Arms outstretched. Shotgun snap. 5-man rush. Line drive throw far side. It's caught by St. Brown on the far sideline of the 30. And then he is triple teamed and driven out of bounds. Shy of the first down. Picks up 7, and he gets the ball down to the 30 of the Niners. It's 4th and 3. Another decision for Dan Campbell. He's going to lead the offense on the field.
A little bit further back on this one. Probably be about a 52-yarder here. Badgley, their kicker, hasn't necessarily been great from this range, so this one being a little further out, maybe understand it a little bit more, but man, they need to make sure they convert here and not come out of here without any points.
Huge play. 4th and 3. Lions at the 30 of San Francisco. Shotgun snap by himself. Goff backpedals. 5-man rush. Flush from the pocket on the numbers. Throws a pass. Wobbly. Incomplete. Along the numbers to the 10. Looking for a diving St. Brown. It's incomplete. On downs. The Lions will turn it over. Second time in the second half they've done it. And San Francisco will get it back, and their defense holds. Niners lead by 3.
Well, and if you're a defense playing against Jared Goff, you want to get him to move his feet. It was good coverage right there on the back end. Nobody came open right away. Forced him out of the pocket. He's trying to force a throw back to the inside. Wasn't even close.
The Niners have scored 17 unanswered points to take a lead, their first lead of the game. 7:32 to play in this NFC Championship. Their defense just held Detroit. Now, with 3 tight ends and Purdy under center, they take over on downs at their own 30. The snap, the spin, handoff, McCaffrey directed right, cuts left, goes over the center, past the 35, right between the hash mark, and out to the 37 of San Francisco. He picks up 7 on first down, bringing up second down and 3, and the clock at 7:15 ticking here in the fourth. Niners 27-24.
Defense needs to make that big stop again. Get it back to your offense. 3-point game. Right? Even though you don't have momentum, not a lot of stuff's going your way if you're the Detroit Lions. 1 possession is what we need to keep this if we're the defense. And obviously, if you're the 49ers, you want to switch that up and say, hey, We need 6 points on the board to make this a two-possession game.
Niner 37, second, 3 under center. Purdy got the snap, drops back, throws a pass. Belt high catch, far sideline, 40 for Samuel. Runs up the far sideline to the 45 of San Francisco. Belted out of bounds, and he's got the first down on second down and 3. They pick up 8. Nifty move on the far sideline in front of the Detroit bench by Deebo Samuel. It's first and 10, Niners at their 45.
We're starting to see the Niners do what Detroit was doing in the first half. You win the first down, 4, 5, 6 yards a run. Now you can come back with the play action and take your shots or keep the defense off balance. Just a naked bootleg there and a quick little pass to the outside for Deebo in the first down.
Outside the Niner 45, it's first and 10. Purdy under center, the snap, the pitch out. It's McCaffrey over the right tackle. Drilled at the line, kept chugging. The legs would not stop, and he got a yard just beyond the 46 of San Francisco. Now the clock at 6 minutes and ticking, with San Francisco up by 3. With Kurt Warner, Kevin Harlan, Granger broadcast booth in Santa Clara. For the ones who get it done, there's Granger, offering over 1 million industrial-grade prospects and products. Fast delivery and free technical support. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Huddling now and taking their time, Kurt, in that huddle, aren't they, San Francisco?
They are, but this is what you want. They're going to use the clock defensively. You stop them on first down to keep them in those long-yarded situations.
Second down, 8:47 of San Francisco. Shotgun snap to Purdy, 5-man rush. Little pass off on the flat. It's caught by McCaffrey at the 30, make it the 50. He spins on the numbers. He's brought down by Sutton, hit by Branch, picks up 4 on that second down and 8. Now it is third down and 4, and the ball is at the Detroit 49, and the clock is about ready to pass. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, with San Francisco leading by 3, 27-24.
Just again, like Jared Goff in the first half, Brock Purdy's peeking down the field very quickly. Doesn't have what he wants, doesn't look clean, just get the check down. Right, we're in a situation, we've got the lead, get 4 or 5 yards, don't have to take chances with the football.
Purdy is in the gun, 49 of Detroit, third down and 4. He's at 10 of his last 11. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush, got away, runs to the 50, near side 45, broke a tackle 40, cuts inside 35, swerves to the 30, inside the numbers, and he's down to the 27 of Detroit. 21-yard run by Purdy, and it couldn't have come at a better time in this NFC Championship fourth quarter.
And that play almost looked as if he was just trying to find a hole. He's had so much success running the football. Buy a little bit of time, see a window, turn on the Jets. Nice job getting around the linebacker. Getting another big game with the legs.
Now the clock is under 4 minutes and ticking, and the Niners lead at 27-24 in the fourth. Purdy under center, 28 of Detroit. There's the snap, the pitch out. McCaffrey a block at the 30. Broke a tackle, 25-20. Near sideline, 10, 5, head over heels to the 2. Right down the near sideline. Getting blocks, breaking tackles, taking it for 26. First and goal to go, San Francisco.
There you go. Huge spot here in the game for both sides. You have to hold them to a field goal attempt if you're the Lions defense. And if you're the 49ers, you almost feel like it's 4 down territory. We're going to punch this in and we're going to finish this thing.
Lining up. It's first and goal at the 3. Running back Elijah Mitchell in the eye. There's the snap, a spinning handoff, and it goes to Mitchell, who bores his way in. That is a touchdown over the right guard. The Niners have scored again. 3-yard touchdown run by Elijah Mitchell here in the NFC Championship Game to extend the San Francisco lead 33-24 with 3:02 to play. What a comeback by the Niners.
Pretty safe to call this game a tale of 2 halves. Wow, 24-7. And now pending this field goal, this extra point right here. 27 unanswered points.
Just an amazing second half by the Niners. And our Super Bowl's looking to be a rematch from a couple years ago. The ball put down, the extra point is away and good. Moody splits the uprights. And a new score from Santa Clara. 3:02 to play in the fourth quarter. San Francisco leading at 34-24 after trailing at halftime 24-7. Breaking the action, you're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
Top of the seventh looks like a pitching change as they've set up for a corner kick. The two black belts have entered the mat, and the slider is low and away. He heads the ball to midfield. This is quite a kumite. Here comes the roundhouse. Has it got enough gas to get out of here? Unbelievable! They've bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Kick savings pitch karate.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
27 unanswered points by the San Francisco 49ers. 27 second-half points, shutting out the Lions. Lions lost it on downs on their first second-half possession. They fumbled, they punted, and they lost it on downs in their fourth second-half possession. Here's the kickoff by San Francisco. It's in the end zone. It's a touchback to the 25. Lions with 3 minutes to play, down by 10. We'll have it 1st and 10. Along with Kurt Warner and Laura Oakman, Kevin Harlan on Westwood One. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game presented by Intuit TurboTax.
I mentioned early in the second half, I've been in a lot of games that the momentum has swung. The point total first and second half has swung. But the amazing thing is that Detroit just hasn't had an answer from that swing that started in the second half, and it's been all 49ers.
From their 25, Detroit with the 1st and 10. Their quarterback got the snap, and he throws a little pass to the numbers, and incomplete for Amonra. St. Brown falling down at the 30. Incomplete pass, a short one to the far side of the field. And outside the painted numbers, 2nd down 10. Clock at 2:57. Niners lead by 10 after trailing at halftime by 17. Goff is 2 of his last 9. He's in the gun, 2nd down 10 from his own 25. 3 receivers deployed, shotgun snap, 4-man rush, winds up, short throw, underneath, caught by Gibbs at the 29, decked right there by Greenlaw. They pick up 4, it's 3rd and 6. The ball at the 29 of the Lions.
Man, you got to go. You got to push the ball down the field, down 2 scores, 2.5 minutes to go.
3rd down 6, shotgun snap, Goff, right tackle block, and a 4-man rush, and a quick throw along the hash mark, a bullet, low catch at the 39, 1st down. It's caught by the tight end, Laporta, for 9. And that ball was no more than a couple of inches above the grass blades. He's at the 38. And it's a 1st and 10 in Detroit territory. The clock approaching 2:13. Lions have all 3 timeouts. Shotgun snap by Goff. Goes up the middle, caught on the logo, midfield, spinning catch, the tight end Laporta. And then he spins to the 49 of San Francisco in the middle of the field. Picks up 13, and the 2-minute warning is here. 2-minute warning is here. San Francisco leading Detroit by 10. As they've scored 27 unanswered in the second half. Let's step aside. You're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Jackson Hewitt has a plan to get your tax refund fast with a buck here, buck there, here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck.
You don't have to wait weeks for your tax refund. Get money sooner with a no-fee refund advance loan at Jackson Hewitt.
On this loan, there's a money today guarantee. E-I-E-I-O.
Don't settle for chicken feed. Get fast bucks at Jackson Hewitt today. No-fee refund advance loans by Republic Bank offered to eligible clients. Money today guarantee if approved for a loan on a prepaid card. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
On game day, you want to focus on 3 things: football, friends, and food. And what makes all those better? Kingsford Original Charcoal. Kingsford Original gives grilled food an authentic wood-fired barbecue flavor you can't get anywhere else. Well-fed friends are happy friends.
So good.
And football Well, it's just more fun with a burger in hand. Elevate your backyard game day grilling with Kingsford Original Charcoal, America's grilling expert. Kingsford.com.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply by February 12th and we'll waive your application fee. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes while giving you a head start on 2024. Earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. Pay no application fee if you apply by February 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Do you have a game plan for COVID-19? Prescription oral treatments must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms, even if mild. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You can stream Super Bowl 58 on Westwood One for free, sponsored by AutoZone. AutoZone has free battery testing and charging. That's right, get your battery tested and charged for free. Make AutoZone your end zone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply. The Niners are 2 minutes away from going back to the Super Bowl. Detroit led by 17 at halftime. San Francisco has scored 27 unanswered in the second half. Goff in the gun, 1st and 10, Niner 49. Shotgun snap, long line drive at the 30, picked up at the 25. Down there he goes. Josh Reynolds with the shoulder high catch and hit and tackled on the hash at the 24, San Francisco. 3 timeouts, Lions. Assembling at the line, 23 of San Francisco. 1st and 10, shotgun snap, Goff throws, far sideline caught Laporta. Held high, in stride and out of bounds. Inside the 17 at the 16-yard line. On the far side, deep in San Francisco territory. With a gain of 8 and it's 2nd down and 2, Kurt Warner. Our clock at 1:37 in the game.
Yeah, it's been a nice drive here. Still got to push the ball down the field. Can't take too many more plays, especially if you're going to complete inbounds. Got to try to push it down, score quickly here.
2nd down and 2. Goff in the gun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Looks into the nickel. He gets a low shotgun snap from the San Francisco 17. There's a low throw, caught chin high in the middle of the field at the 10 by St. Brown. It's enough for a 1st down. Picks up 6 on 2nd down and 2. It's now 1st down and goal to go just inside the 10. Goff is in the gun. Down by 10. 1:17. Clock ticking. Shotgun snap. Line drive thrown near side. It's caught at the 5. And diving in, Ferkser, the tight end up. They say he hit the chalk at the 2 and out of bounds right there. Clock at 1:10 stopped. He picked up 7. It's 2nd down and goal for Detroit, trailing by 10.
The coverage was so soft that Ferkser caught it. He thought he was just going to run out of bounds, and he turned the corner. There was nobody there. Tried to stop and get into the end zone, and he would have had it if he recognized just a foot sooner. Just the toes on the chalk. Good call by the Stripes. But, man, a missed opportunity to score quickly there.
It's 2nd down and goal at the San Francisco 1. Goff, shotgun snap, rolls out of the pocket. He's at the hash, at the numbers. He throws a pass as he was nearing the sideline. He ran out of room, and it's incomplete on the short pass looking for St. Brown. So now it is 3rd down and goal with 1:05 to go. And Detroit down by 10. They're at the 1 of the Niners.
Never a big fan of rolling out down in the red zone, especially if you don't have a necessarily mobile quarterback. It limits the options you have. And once a defense sees you start to roll, everybody starts working in that direction, and the windows become really, really tight if that first quick throw isn't open.
3rd down goal. Goff is under center. Montgomery in the backfield. Receiver in motion. Snap, spin. Handoff. Montgomery broke a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, then brought down. Trying to run over the right tackle, then brought down. Big time stop. Coming through with the hit was Javon Kinlaw off the line.
Oh, why do you run it right there?
Timeout. Lions, 2 timeouts apiece. Clock at 1 minute exactly in the 4th.
You got to throw the football. You can't take a shot at having to use a timeout. You need all those timeouts when you give the football back to the 49ers. You have got to throw the football every single snap and try to get it in my opinion.
It's 4th and goal from the 3 with a minute to play in regulation. Down by 10. Lions will have Gibbs in the game and their full complement of receivers. Goff will be in the gun. Shotgun snap. Dropping back. Cocking his arm. Throwing back to the end zone. Leaping catch. Caught underneath the crossbar. And it's grabbed on the play by Jamison Williams. What a catch. Lassoing that line drive pass of 3 yards. It's a 4-point game with 56 seconds to play.
And we go back to the run and the timeout, is that you need all 3 of those timeouts so you don't have to kick an onside kick. Right now, you almost feel like with only 2 timeouts left, they've got to onside it and try to get that to go in their favor.
Badgley, the extra point. Ball put down, kick is up. It's good. It's a 3-point game in the NFC Championship with San Francisco leading at 34 now to 31. It's a 3-point game in 56 seconds to play in regulation.
I don't know. Because now you're in the mode up. If you kick it away, obviously they have 3 downs, 56 seconds.
The math is pretty clear, isn't it?
It's pretty clear. Even if you get it back, you're going to have a handful of seconds on the clock. I just don't understand why you run the football, you throw it into the end zone, or you live for another play. Man, a couple questionable decisions. Obviously, you're always second-guessed when it doesn't work, but there's a couple times tonight that I sit back and wonder why they made those decisions. And did they cost them this game?
All right, the onside kick now. We assume at the 35 as the ball is teed up by Michael Badgley. So you've got all kinds of players up there for San Francisco and a timeout for the Niners. 1 timeout remaining. Lions have 2. 4th quarter clock at 56 seconds. After leading 24-7 at halftime with Detroit on top, 4 consecutive scores, 5 consecutive scores by San Francisco to take a 10-point lead. And then we just saw a pretty good drive by Detroit to come now. Kurt Warner to within 3. And here comes the kickoff from their 35 in a 3-point game.
You say a pretty good drive. Well, it was good from the standpoint that you got 7 points on the board, but made a couple mistakes along the way. And, I'm going to keep mentioning it. Run the ball in that situation down inside the 5, forcing you to use one of your timeouts and forcing you to have to get an onside kick instead of kicking it away and trying to stop them one time on defense with those 3 timeouts.
Onside kick by Badgley, chips it far side. It was hit by Detroit. It was recovered at the 45-yard line by Kittle, I think. Yep, George Kittle fell on it, far sideline. After a Lion was diving at the loose ball, it ricocheted off his silver helmet and fell right into the breadbasket of Kittle, who was ready for the ball on the sideline and got it for San Francisco.
And it was really close.
It was close.
But there was a Lion player that I believe touched it at about 9 yards instead of 10. He reached out and almost could have plucked it out of the air, but I believe they would have reviewed that, and they would have had to re-kick anyways.
You're right. A late flag has been thrown, Kurt. It was right on the line and very close. A bang-bang play, and now the officials are discussing. And they'll get some help from New York, clearly, if it should be a penalty, because the Lions touched it before it went 10 yards, as Kurt just said. Boy, it was close, wasn't it? It was like right on the line, and it looked like the running back, Craig Reynolds, was lunging, diving, body parallel with the ground with his gloved hands, watching the ball just go right off the fingertips. Yep, that is a penalty.
Illegal touching, kicking team number 13. Following place at the touch spot will be first down for San Francisco. Please put 56 seconds on the game clock. 56.
All right, 56 seconds on there. Detroit 2 timeouts, Niners 1. Only 4 penalties combined today. A clean game, an entertaining game, a historic game in so many ways. McCaffrey, by the way, I think is injured on the sideline. When he left the last series, they were looking at him closely on the sideline. Elijah Mitchell came in, had that touchdown run, but McCaffrey, they were looking at him. And Mitchell is in right now. And the Niners will break huddle with the penalty after the onside kick at the Detroit 44 with an I formation. Purdy under center. Snap, spin, handoff, Mitchell. And tries to work his way over the guard. He was on the hash. He got down to about the 42-yard line on a gain of a couple. It'll be second down and about 9 to go. Timeout taken. It was by Detroit. Now they have a timeout and the Niners have a timeout. With a reminder to stay tuned for the NFC Championship Game post-game report. We'll have the George Halas Trophy presentation. You'll also hear from members of the winning team. And our host, Scott Graham, will recap the highlights and have post-game reaction from the AFC title game won by the Chiefs coming up after the game. San Francisco, 51 seconds away from another Super Bowl. They've got it second down and about 8. The ball at the 42 of Detroit. Mitchell in the backfield. I formation with Juszczyk. Under center is Purdy. The snap, the spin, the handoff, and it goes to the running back Mitchell over the left tackle to the 41 on a gain of 1. 41 of Detroit. And a timeout has been taken by the Lions. And that should be all she wrote for them. It'll be third down and about 6 to go. Lions are out of timeouts in this 3-point game led by San Francisco, who trailed by 17 at halftime.
You almost have to believe you're going to take a knee now. Don't take any chances handing the football off. You hand it off on first and second down in case maybe you can break one and get the first down and finish this thing. But got to be careful. Don't want anybody reaching and grabbing that football.
Inside the 41 of Detroit, Purdy 3rd and 6 under center. Got the snap, hands to Mitchell, over the left tackle, grabbed at the 40, spun around, the clock will tick. He does not get the first down. He is shy by 5 yards. No gain on the play. The clock is running. The clock says 33 seconds, and this crowd can feel it. They will not have to snap as the clock.
There's actually 1 second difference between the clock and the actual clock.
They just showed it on here, and they adjusted it.
But even if you take it all the way down to 1 second, you could snap it one more time, take a step back, kneel it down, and head to the Super Bowl.
It'll be 4th and 6. Flag thrown, delay a game. Now there's a second left in the game.
Delay a game. Offense, 5-yard penalty. So 4th down.
They'll take the snap. The clock will start at that time. And the Niners are getting ready for a trip to the Super Bowl. Another one for them in this historic organization. They'll break huddle. They'll be in the victory formation. It's 4th and 11. Purdy is under center. He takes the snap. He backpedals a step. Zeros on the clock. It's over. The sideline's empty. With a comeback for the ages, the 49ers are going back to the Super Bowl and ripping the heart out of the Lions. San Francisco overcomes a 17-point halftime deficit to beat Detroit 34-31. And for the 8th time, the franchise of the 49ers will play for the Vince Lombardi Trophy. It'll be the Chiefs and the 49ers in Las Vegas in a rematch of Super Bowl 54.
So often, Kevin, these big games are about the ebbs and flows and being able to ride the waves of momentum. Not panicking when you get down. Not settling in when you get up. And it's kind of what we saw today as the Lions played a great first half. Got the momentum, but the 49ers did not panic. Came back with their game plan in the second half and started chipping away at it. And there was no response the entire second half from the Detroit Lions. It's got to be heartbreaking for the Lions to have that big lead and to watch it disappear. But let's tip our hat to this 49er team that made the plays they needed to make on both sides of the ball to get back to the Super Bowl.
They're setting up the stage for the presentation of the George Halas Trophy. And the 49ers are going back to the Super Bowl with a comeback by second-year quarterback Brock Purdy, who has been pretty maligned in the press, calling him more of a game manager. But when it came up and that second half was on the line, opening drive of the second half, they laid their stake into the ground, getting a field goal. The next drive, a 6-yard touchdown pass to Aiyuk. And then they continued to score right on through. 5 consecutive 49er scores in the second half to win it 34-31.
Well, and we've seen it for 2 weeks now. I don't believe Brock Purdy has played a great football game either last week or this week. But he made the timely plays he needed to make to push his team forward. He made the last drive last week to get him the victory. Today, it was a couple big throws, but more times than not, it was with his legs, bailing them out and making big plays, but did what he needed to do along with the rest of this group to punch their ticket to Vegas.
Brock Purdy, who just got engaged, will get married this spring sometime in the off season. Just got a gigantic hug from his future wife. And hugs all around on the field as we take you into the fray with our terrific sideline reporter, Laura Oakman. Laura, take it away.
I'm standing here with Christian McCaffrey. Christian, you just tied the greatest comeback in NFC Championship history. What was said or felt at halftime down 17?
Our guys didn't blink. We knew what kind of game it had to be in the second half after starting slow. And we just kept chipping away, and I'm so damn proud of this team. So proud to be a part of it, and we got one more.
It's the 8th Super Bowl for the San Francisco 49ers, the first for Christian McCaffrey. What does this mean to you?
It means the world. I'm blessed beyond belief. Praise God. So happy and thankful to be a part of this.
Last one, because I'm literally holding him here, you guys. I know you were trying to go away. Last one, October 21st, 2022. The day that the Niners' course changed with the trade of Christian McCaffrey, it changed their course. How did it change yours?
Man, just trust in God and, keep chipping away. Whatever happens in your life is it's going to work out if you just keep going. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of this organization.
Go, Christian, go. It was hard to arm tackle Christian McCaffrey that entire interview, but we did it. Back up to you guys.
You're the only one who's been able to tackle him today. Thank you, the NFL rushing champion, Christian McCaffrey, and the San Francisco 49ers with the largest comeback in NFC Championship Game history since 2012, when San Francisco trailed Atlanta 17-0, but won the game 28-24. They trailed here at halftime 24-7 and come back to win it 34-31 over the Detroit Lions. 34-31, the Niners. It'll be San Francisco and Kansas City and Vegas in Super Bowl 58. When we come back with more of the post-game report, we'll have the presentation of the George Halas Trophy. And from Santa Clara, you're listening to the NFC Championship Game on Westwood One.
For fast sore throat relief, try Vicks Vapor Cool Drops. With maximum strength menthol and a powerful rush of Vicks vapors that works in seconds. Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks Vapor Cool Drops.
Some days, my active psoriatic arthritis makes it hard to get in the game. Now, the ball is in my court, thanks to treating my skin and joints with Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults. Skyrizi helps with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. For those who also have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible with just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask Ask your doctor today about Skyrizi and visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
Your morning shave with Barbasol is a time for self-reflection. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, can I make a real difference in this world? Of course you can. Just not today. There's football on. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
The confetti is flying right now in the colors of gold and scarlet. And back to the Super Bowl go the San Francisco 49ers. Let's join now Michael Strahan of Fox on the field with the post-game celebration and the presentation for the trophy.
All right, Kurt, thank you so much. Here's the NFC Championship trophy for the Super Bowl-bound San Francisco 49ers. Joe Montana, take it away. It goes to this man right here, Mr. Jed York. And Jed, I have to say, you know what? You have another opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. What do you have to say to your 49er faithful who are in this game, no matter what it looked like earlier on? What do you have to say to the faithful?
We wouldn't have won this game without you. You guys stayed with us the entire time. You kept pressure on Detroit, and you helped us get this victory. Thank you so much, faithful. We love you.
There you go. Joe, you can pass that off. Let Jed, you need to hold that just a little bit. Get a feel for it. Coach, Kyle Shanahan, everybody. Now, Coach, you were down 17-0 going in at the halftime. We want to know, what did you tell your team that they came out in the second half and looked like the team that we expect them to look like in the first half?
Hey, we just needed the opportunities. We played as bad of a first half as we could, but we were still within 17. There's plenty of points there you can make up. We had to score on the first drive. We got a field goal, not a touchdown, which hurt. But then our guys got those turnovers, man. Kept it rolling, and D shut him out there in the second half. And this dude right next to me made it happen.
Yeah, that dude right there making it great. Right next to you made it happen. That's right. But I have one more question for you, Coach. You've been here before. Do you feel like there's unfinished business?
There's been unfinished business for a while, man. Our team was set out for this for a long time. It's been a long year to get to this point, and we got it done today. It was hard at the beginning, but the character we have in our team, the type of guys we have, we can't wait to get to Vegas, man.
You can't wait to get to Vegas. You deserve it. Congratulations, Coach. Brock Purdy, everybody. Brock, come on in here, man. Congratulations, young man. They were yelling, Purdy, Purdy. They love you, as they should. You just led one of the biggest comebacks in NFC Championship Game history. What was the key to the amazing comeback?
Man, first of all, glory to God. He's given us this opportunity, man, and for us, it's a team sport. You know, we knew we had a half left. Defense did their job. The boys on offense took care of business. Coach called a great game, and we had the faithful behind us the whole way, so we love you guys.
Well, Coach called a great game. You played a great game. Congratulations on your way to the Super Bowl, young man. Your second year in the league. Christian McCaffrey, everybody. Come on over here, Christian. You've been a great player in this league for a long time. You signed with the 49ers just for this moment to go to the Super Bowl. So how does it feel for you to know that you're going to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks? You have a chance to put that ring on your finger.
And it means the world. Faithful! I'm so pumped up to be a part of this organization, man. The guys in this locker room, from the coaches to every single person that puts their all into every single day, man. I'm just proud to be a 49er. And we got one more.
You got one more. You know what? I got time for one more question. I think George Kittle, come on in here, man. They love you too. Give it up for George Kittle. The coach said there's some unfinished business. How are you feeling? Congratulations, young man. How are you feeling knowing that you have the faithful here with you? Got to have them travel with you to Vegas. Got to feel good knowing you're going back to another Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's in the first half, not gonna lie. But, hey, here we are now. Let's go, faithful. We're back, baby! Woo!
All right, the 49ers are back.
All right, the celebration will continue down on the field. San Francisco has come from behind to beat Detroit 34-31. You know, Kurt, there's so many different things about this second half which stand out. First of all, if you're just joining us late, 24-7 was the halftime score. Lions led the Niners, and boy, did they have the momentum. The first possession of the second half was San Francisco, and they got a field goal to chip away a little bit at it. On Detroit's first possession, they decided on a 4th and short on downs to go for it, and they didn't get it. And from that point on, you could just feel the momentum turn in this game. That was with about 6.5 to play in the third.
And sometimes in games like this, we say, well, there was a little bit of luck involved. And other times you say it's about a team going out and making their own luck. There was a play on that the ensuing drive where it bounced off the head of one of the defensive backs of Detroit. And Brandon Aiyuk makes an unbelievable one-handed catch, sets him up for a touchdown. You come back the next drive, and there's that funky handoff between Jahmyr Gibbs and Jared Goff. And they end up fumbling the football instead of, hey, being smart, squeezing the ball, falling down, don't try to get extra yards, just go down and make sure you take care of the football. Ball bounces out, they turn it into 7 more points, and all of a sudden this game is tied. But you have to give credit to the 49ers. I mentioned it earlier. You don't give up. You don't get down. You don't start pointing fingers. You just say, okay, we need somebody to make a play. And then one person makes a play, and we need one more person to make a play, and another person makes a play, and all of a sudden you're climbing back into this. You start feeling like you've got hope, you've got a chance. Everybody bows up again, and you play your best football down the stretch.
What did Detroit not do in that second half? We know there was so much momentum by San Francisco. Specifically, did you spot anything about the Lions, aside from just the production clearly, that was different from what they did in the first half when they really had total command of the game?
Well, when you have the lead like they did in the first half, you can play loose. And I felt like they didn't play loose in the second half, and it really started, as you said. They came down and they go for it on 4th down instead of kicking. Now it's a longer field goal. I don't know. There's no guarantee that you're going to make 3 points there, but you're trying to hold on to that momentum and not let the 49ers steal it back. You miss that 4th down play, and all of a sudden you've given all the momentum back, and you've put the pressure back on yourself because now you're only 7 down the next time you get the football, and you're worried about making the next mistake.
We're a little past the top of the hour. Let's give our stations all over the country a chance to identify themselves coast to coast and around the world. This is Westwood One, your home for the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl 58.
WKQZ, Midland, Saginaw, Bay City, a Cumulus Media station.
Your home for Detroit Lions football is the Rock Station, Z93.
The Lions have got to be heartbroken. They lose it after leading at halftime, 24-7. They lose it 34-31. Back live to the field, and Laura Oakman.
I'm standing here with Brock Purdy, and I know Kyle just said there wasn't any magical words said at halftime, but if we put a thought bubble over your head as you took the field in that first drive coming out, third quarter, what would it have said?
Man, we just need momentum. You know, we needed to get the ball rolling. Obviously, put up points as fast as we could, down 17. With the offense that was hot on the other side. So for us, it was get points any way possible. Got a field goal in the first drive, and then after that, we were able to put some touchdowns together. So that was it.
That's it. Like, it was just nothing. But you're so good at we and us. I'm going to try to get an I and a me out of you here because you were completely different, Brock. It was like a confidence switch just kind of flipped. What was the difference in you when you came out?
I think, our backs were against the wall. This is it. The season's on the line. All the guys, all the work that we put in all year, and for us to have a performance where we're just down. So I was like, let's just cut a loose, play free, and we were able to get back in the game.
What does this mean to you going to the Super Bowl?
I mean, it's huge. For all of us, our confidence to find a way to win in the playoffs, it's never easy. So obviously going into the Super Bowl, it's going to be a good one, and we can hopefully continue this momentum.
Congratulations, Brock. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Go Niners.
Go Niners. And we're about to thank you, Brock. Kyle Shanahan, hello, Coach. It's wonderful to see you.
I'm better mood now than last time I saw you.
Yes, halftime you were a little bit different. But it's funny, you know what I'm going to say, because when I see you, what I think about is I had that one win with you. It was the first win after 9 straight losses. And Is there any way you could have gone through all of that to be able to put together what you've been doing, going to another Super Bowl?
We got a hell of a team. We got so many good people who work here. The players, the coaches, our owners, everybody. And it's just, we've been doing this for a while now, and we're getting close, and we got that much closer. You know, we got 2 weeks here. We're going to get ready. Can't wait to go to Vegas. We're proud today, but this isn't the one we want. You know, we're going to enjoy it, but we got to go take care of business here in 2 weeks.
I love that you bring up everything, because your players say you are so wonderful about saying, don't hide those scars. Let's examine those scars. Let's pick at them, and let's learn from them. So the biggest thing you've learned from your past experience to know that this one is going to be different, what would it be?
No, it's not that about being different. It's that you got to put yourself out there, and when you go through that stuff and it happens, you find out what doesn't kill you can make you stronger. And that's what we've done every year. Right? It hurts when you come up short, like it does for everybody. When you come up the third team short or the second team short, it happens that much more. But if you're made of the right stuff, it makes you stronger. And our guys came back stronger this year. We're in this position, and we're going in as a hardened team who's been through a lot, who's ready to take care of business.
Kyle Shanahan, congratulations, and we'll see you in Las Vegas.
Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate it.
Well, we've heard from Purdy, we've heard from the head coach, who's been so masterful in taking the 7th-round draft choice, the last kid picked in the draft, and now he's taking his team in a second year to the Super Bowl. He took him to the NFC Championship last year, too, you may recall, but on the 4th play, he tore a ligament in his throwing arm in Philadelphia, and the Eagles won, and they went on to the Super Bowl. The final pick of that draft of 2022 was quarterback Brock Purdy, now going to the Super Bowl. So a Kurt Warner record is safe for another year. Even if the Niners win it, you'll still be the only undrafted quarterback to lead a team to a Super Bowl win.
Well, he's close. Is there like I don't know what that's, I guess he's still drafted, but I guess one pick away from being that undrafted guy.
Hey.
But I mean, how excited? I mean, this is what this league is all about, is guys getting a chance. And when you get a chance, what do you do with that opportunity? I think that's what my journey has said to so many young kids out there, that it hasn't worked out exactly like they wanted it to. Brock, I know, would have loved to have been drafted higher and maybe gotten an opportunity a little bit sooner. But the bottom line is, this young man has stepped in and done exactly what he's supposed to do. And we can knock on how talented he is, or, he doesn't have the biggest arm, or he's not this and he's not that. Well, what he is a winner. And that's what you want at this position. A guy that just goes in and does what he needs to do to win. Whether you got your A game or not, you find a way to make enough plays to continue to punch your ticket to the next round. That's exactly what Brock Purdy has done. He's done nothing but play successful football and win football games. Can we just give him a little bit of credit?
I agree.
Size, draft pick, all that, forget it. He's a Super Bowl quarterback, and that is a rare thing in the history of our game, but he's earned it.
Kyle Shanahan, just a quick note, historical note on him, now goes to 8-3. That's his playoff record. And he wins today, so his winning percentage is number 2 all time. Now, he's only been in 11 games. Belichick has been about 300 playoff games. But at 8-3, Kyle Shanahan now ties Tom Flores for the second highest winning percentage in the playoffs. And he has the highest playoff winning percentage of any head coach to not win an NFL championship, a Super Bowl. So he is now going back into those waters and in Las Vegas against a team he knows, and a team that beat him a couple years ago. And just an early thought on what a Kansas City, San Francisco Super Bowl looks like after watching what the Niners did tonight and what the Chiefs did earlier this afternoon in Baltimore.
Well, I'm excited to watch this matchup. When you look at the different teams and what it's all about, Patrick Mahomes against this defense. The receivers on the outside against the secondary of the 49ers is going to be fun. Brock Purdy against that really, really good number 2 scoring defense of the Chiefs that makes it hard on everybody. Running the football, Christian McCaffrey are going to be huge.
Okay, we're going to continue that conversation when we come back live to the field, and Laura Oakman. We think.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Luckily, I'm with a very patient Kyle Juszczyk, who is so wonderful and down here with his family in the middle of the confetti. And your first thought as the clock ticked 0 after this crazy game?
Man, first thought is just how appreciative I am of this team and the way that we fight and the way that we work every single day. And it really does not matter what happens. We always have faith in one another. We always know that if we at some point can just start do better longer, that we're going to come out on top. And that was exactly the message at halftime. And we did it.
It's funny because I was just talking to you last week about people saying that you are at your best when you guys are ahead, and you were like, I don't know where that comes from because we are at our best with our backs to the wall. So the DNA of this team, did the last 2 weeks surprise you at all?
Man, I mean, we're such a good team. We're such a talented team. I never expect to be down. I'm extremely confident in myself and this team, so I don't expect that. But this is football. This is the NFL. There's a lot of good players, and so I'm not surprised, if things don't start out, exactly how we want it. But I'd be surprised if they didn't finish the way we want it. And we do a good job of finishing.
I love talking to you. Anytime I get a fullback, and I know your vision is larger than most people's, and you've also been here longer than most, so you were here for the 0-9. You were here for the struggle when Kyle was like, just believe in me if we keep doing this. The difference of then to what you have built now and how this organization has changed.
How much time you got? There's a lot. There's so much I could say from that. It means so much to me. It means just so much because I've been here since the very beginning, and Kyle put his faith in me to be a part of that regime that would turn this thing around, and I'm still here today, and I'm the only one left from that class. So it means everything to be a part of this, something so special, and created a culture here, a real, true culture of hard work, dedication, love for one another, and it's so awesome to see it pay off. There's nothing like seeing the payoffs from your hard work.
You want to continue this conversation in Las Vegas? A couple weeks? How about we?
Be there.
All right. Congratulations. Always great to talk to you. Thank you. Back up to you guys.
He sounds like a Harvard man, and that's because he is. Kyle Juszczyk. He had a big catch, big play in this game, blocking as he always does. Indispensable player for this terrific San Francisco offense. Now the Niners, it'll be their 8th trip to the Super Bowl and ties them with the Broncos, Cowboys, and Steelers for second most all time. The Patriots 11 times, but in the totality of the NFL, with NFL championships included, no one comes close to Green Bay. They are number 1 in that category in an NFL championship game appearance. We'll continue with more of the post-game show from Santa Clara. The Niners come back from 17 down in the second half and beat Detroit 34-31. This is Westwood One's coverage of Conference Championship Sunday.
I want to rock! Move the furniture, pull the blinds, and oil the volume knob. Your weekly infusion of heavy metal and hairspray is on the way. This is Dee Snyder, and my hard and heavy Radio Rager is a kick-ass trip back to the time when hair bands ruled the world. Remember that? Well, Quiet Riot, White Snake, Cinderella, and more are headed your way. Except no substitutions, headbangers. The one and only House of Hair is the only way to go. Catch the House of Hair Saturday night starting at 9 on the rock station Z93.
It's football season, and nothing goes better with an afternoon of football than beer in the fridge and the morning after bratwurst on the grill. Yum!
You can get the 1-pound package of the morning after bratwurst wherever Troll Smokehouse products are sold, including sponsor locations like JB's Market in Munger and Northwood's Wholesale Outlet in Pinconning. You can also find it on the menu at CJ's Sports Grill in Pinconning, the Wanigan Eatery and Pub in Bay City, and Fat Matt's Barbecue.
Find a complete list of locations selling the morning after bratwurst and snack sticks at therockstationz93.com.